Yo, yo. Here we go. How's everybody doing today? December 5th, Friday, December 5th, 2025. It's about 20 more days till the sun starts heading back, on the 25th. Yeah, when the days start getting longer again, as opposed to getting shorter. Finally start heading back the other way. Where's everybody at? Let's see what we got. Where the hell did I put that? My name is Charity Camp.
So what we have now is evidence of being blocked by multiple Meltology channels for just mentioning my name. They'll be found out.
How dare you mention the man who discovered Meltology?
Have no doubt about it. Yeah, they hate me. Find my name. Find my name. Find my name.
My name is Charity Camp.
Find my name.
Name.
Find my name. Find my name. My name is Charity Camp. Charity Camp.
My name. My name. My name.
We're trying to get them to mention the one who discovered it or any of this shit. guy who discovered meltology, that all mountains are melted buildings, because they want to take all the money. They're a bunch of fat-fingered, greedy pieces of shit. Because they want to take all the money.
How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? No comments, huh? All right.
Greedy pieces of shit.
Oh man, it sucks rolling with no heat. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? We got some hardcore action. Salut. Yeah, man. Sorry I wasn't able to do the live stream last night. The last time I didn't have. It's hard to do when you don't have power or gas money for power. So yeah, if I don't get enough donations to even have power, I can't do live streams. Okay, I mean I don't know what to say. I mean, I haven't been able to afford to run the heat one fucking night yet. Well, one night. I only ran, and that was weeks ago. I've only been able to afford to run the heat one fucking night all night long. That's it, out of the whole winter so far. It's 20 degrees, 30 degrees every fucking night here, just so you know. I know y'all are suffering too, but understand, I'm fucking suffering. Fucking, I can't even run the fucking heat. I'm about to run out of heat. I won't even have it in the morning when I wake up because nobody will donate. I don't know what to say. I don't have enough power. If I don't have power, I can't do live streams, right? You got to have power to do live streams. That's why I wasn't able to do a live stream last time. And now I owe my neighbor fucking $90. I'm in the hole. He ain't going to help me out anymore because, I mean, come on, that hole's going to be dug, you know, I mean, out. I mean, I can't sit here and borrow money off, but Bogart off my neighbor every time. And yeah, he's not going to be helping me much longer, that's for sure. So that's the only reason I'm able to do a live stream now and hopefully ask for some donations to help me out so I can have some, you know, propane gas for heat. That's the killer right there. That's what I need is heat. And then gasoline and food. And then food last because, I mean, I'd rather be fucking warm than fucking have, I don't know. Although I don't know. Sometimes it's good to have a full stomach and be. I don't know. Yeah, you really got to figure out. You really got to fucking choose here. Yeah, I know you could. I don't know how you would do it without a heat. Without heat, at least here I can handle it without a heater. I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's suffering. Try getting up to take a leak a couple times a night, man. When it's 22 degrees inside here, you might as well be sleeping in the truck. At least in the truck, you guys gave me enough donations to have heat. At least when I was living in suburban, you guys gave me enough donations so I could fucking run the propane heater. Now I don't even have enough to do that. Fucking gnarly. It's gnarly. It's gnarly. I'll run this in the background while we're talking.
Don't let them win. Don't let them win. Don't let them win. Don't let them win.
Ugh. That hat's fucked up. It hurts my head. It got caught. It caught fire. That right there hurts my head right there. It caught fire, the cocksucking thing. You know, you can't get near a fire. Well, it got near a heater. I mean, stupid thing fell. Oh. Let them win. Don't let them win.
We are all one.
We are all one.
Great spirit outside of here.
Shout out to Freak, man. Great music. Brother. Have not put these 3 new songs to video yet. Where the hell's Geo at? Where you at, dude? Make yourself useful. Come on, make yourself useful. Have a reason. See through the noise. Don't. Great music. Isn't this great music by Freak? Oh, you do understand. Oh, you do understand. Oh, you do understand. let them win. See through the noise. I know. I'm sorry. We gotta. I'm sorry. I gotta honor Freak by playing just one more song here. He made these fucking songs for me. I'm gonna play them. You know what I mean? Like that. You know, he's nice enough to fucking make these songs. I gotta play them. It's blasphemy not to play these songs, like, you know. And it's more blasphemy for Gio not to make a video with him. Where is he? Where are you, dude? What is wrong with you? Come back.
Biggest criminals of all time.
Come back, my prodigal son. Where are you? Come back, prodigal son.
Too big to nail.
Too big to nail.
Have successfully fried everybody.
Yeah, it's real bad. That's why I'm fighting right now. It's insane. You guys can help Robin out. Email Robin at right here, whatever it is, and help her out if you can. If you can't help me, at least fucking help her. Fuck. Help somebody.
Remarkable. They're getting away with it. People are just fucking dumb, man.
Well, I send you blessings, Robin. That's all I can do.
Biggest criminal of all time.
You know, anybody come here, there's no heat, there's no power, there's no food. There ain't nothing here but a meltology professor. Pretty good, though. That's pretty good. Maybe that's good. I don't know.
Biggest criminal of all time. Have successfully fried everybody. If you think they care about you,
Their behavior and actions tell another story. It tells a story of hatred towards their fellow man instead of love. Yeah, I wish I had a food bank. I don't know. Murphy probably has one down there, but I don't have a ride right now. I'm trying to fix my truck. I got the gaskets, and now I got it half apart. So I'll show you guys a video of all the shit I had to do. It's insane. Like, I haven't even gotten down to the any gaskets yet, man, and I've already taken apart like I've already unhooked about 50 fucking sensors and undone about 50 fucking bolts, and I ain't even done yet. when I show you a video of this job, having to change all these gaskets and shit, man, you guys are gonna be like, damn. Hopefully, and I need another part too, so to seal another gasket too. That I can't find the fucking thing online. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. But yeah, very cool music by Freak. Frequency 528. This one is called Delusional. Welcome to the hologram of deception. Welcome to the hologram of deception. Would you walk on a 2-story icy roof? No, but I have. What? I already have. Been there, done that. Yo, been there, done that. Yo, in Colorado too. Back in Colorado, I did that shit. With snow. I've done them with snow on the fucking roof. Although you don't really have to risk it on that. If it's a high roof, forget about it. A low roof, I can jump right down off the damn thing pretty much, and not even hurt myself. On a regular roof, you know what I mean? At least when I was younger, I could jump right off the roof. I'd probably break a leg now. Okay. But then again, I am healing pretty good. Everybody hit that like button, smash the like button and the share button. What's the other buttons? Please like, share, and subscribe. Oh, yeah, comment. Yeah, why don't you comment? Leave your, I don't know what you're thinking unless you comment. Like, I'm wondering what's going on in your fucking heads. You know what I mean? Like, what are you thinking? The people that watch me, what goes on in your heads to watch somebody like me? No, I'm kidding. Like, really? I mean, come on. What are you, awake or something? What do you like, truth? You're not afraid of the truth, huh? Don't care how much the truth hurts, huh? And you're willing to go all in and just take the pain. You're ready to just rip the Band-Aid off really fast and stop fucking around with this slow shit. Then you came to the right place. Yeah, we ripped the Band-Aid off here. Sorry. Yeah, they call that black ice. You ever hit black ice on the highway, man? It's rough. It's you can't see it because it's black, and it's slipperier than Welsh shit in an ice floe. You know. Yeah, man. Like this idea of Trump being able to pardon people like a king or something, dude. Like you committed a crime, you gotta pay, dude. There's no pardoning shit. What the fuck's he talking about, bro? Like, see what I'm saying, bro? Like everything is bullshit. Government is nothing more. I can show you how government has all of the characteristics identical to a gang. It's identical. Look at government and compare it to a gang. It's nothing more than a gang, except this gang is basically full of pedophiles. Right? Government's just a fucking gang. I can show you. I can make comparisons. Put gangs side by side right next to government, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It's identical. Government is identical to a gang. It's a gang. Except in this case, it's mostly pedophiles in this gang. Pedophiles that shouldn't be, right? You know what I mean? You do a crime, you don't get off the hook, man. See what I mean? That dude, Trump needs to get his ass fucking executed. He committed murder. Okay, he's murdering people with no due process. Do you want to live in a world where you don't get a chance to defend yourself in front of your fellow man and say, "Look, this motherfucker's crazier than fucking nuttier than squirrel turds, man. What are you talking about?" You know what I mean? And you're like, "Damn, you're right. This motherfucker's crazy." To even accuse you of some shit like that. But here Trump is. You have Iraq 2.0. Literally, they're trying to start World War III. It's all in the... It's so annoying, man, that nobody sees this shit. How are you allowed... Why do you allow a gang of pedophiles to run around and destroy the world? Huh? Why? Why do you allow a gang of pedophiles to run around and destroy the world? People, not you guys. Yep. It's mind-boggling. Genocide is at its finest is going on right now. Yeah, did you guys know that Paris Hilton used to be one of the victims? They're like, yeah, Jizzface Maxwell couldn't fucking wait, or couldn't wait to introduce Paris Hilton to Epstein. And by the way, Epstein is just an asset of Mossad and the CIA, they're all just one big multi-intelligence agency that is actually running the sex trafficking. If you think Epstein is running the sex trafficking when he's just an asset, I have a bridge to sell you right outside. Not here, but down the road. There's an awesome bridge for sale. I own it, and you got to give me money for it. Yeah, poor Paris was getting probably pounded by these fucking nut jobs. Used and abused. These victims, bro, they're all victims, man. Of the intelligence agencies who run the sex trafficking, they run the drugs, they run the wars, they create the wars, they want to, do regime changes everywhere so they can just, fucking, rob and steal all the resources everywhere. In Venezuela's case, it's the oil. And I don't know what's wrong with people. They're like, we don't get the oil, dude. You're talking about a couple pedophile oil companies get the oil with Trump, who's got his fingers in it now. That's who's making money on the fucking oil in Venezuela. We're not making shit. Are you we're going to get I get a good price? Are you fucking stupid? That ain't benefiting. I want my fucking cut. You fucking nuts? Fucking talking. Are you fucking crazy? I mean, if you're benefiting, right? You don't do that. Murder people without due process. You want to live in a world where you don't get any due process? Yeah, no, but dude, Trump gets no due process right now. If I see him, bam, right to the fucking head. Boom, you're dead. You don't get due process. You don't get due process, right? So why do you think You deserve due process. If you are out there just murdering up to, how many is it? 100 now? 80? 84? How many is it that you murdered out there with no due process, just to scare Maduro, so you can just scare Maduro? Like how many? No due process. So all I got to do is go, Trump is a terrorist. He's a drug. He's a drug mule. I can see cocaine sticking out of his asshole. So just kill Trump now. So just kill Trump then. That's all I got to say. Yo, U.S. government, Trump's a drug dealer. So kill him. He's an assassin murderer. No due process. That dude needs to be executed immediately. Nobody in government right now should get any due process anyway. They're providing Israel with weapons and money to genocide children in Palestine. Everybody in the U.S. government is automatically guilty of treason and extortion and a criminal. Anybody who accepts a paycheck from government is automatically a criminal and guilty of extortion, because all that money was stolen from people. Taxation is theft, assholes. Are you mentally ill or something? You're gonna kidnap me if I don't give you money? That's a gang. That's a fucking gang. You're in a gang. I have to obey you. And if I don't, I'm gonna have to give you money, or you're gonna kidnap me and punish me and all this shit. That's a gang. You're in a gang. The government is a pedophile gang. Right now, they pretend it's a unit party, but you have these two pedophile Republican and pedophile Democrats parties fighting for the power of the gang to rule over the world. You see, it's embarrassing that I have to explain this shit. But these morons in the United States think they fought for freedom. These murderers, these fucking retard idiots, that were in the military and shit. They never fought for freedom. They fought for banksters to make money. They were used like retards, and they think they're heroes, which makes them automatically mentally ill. All these idiots that were in the military. They're a joke. They're a fucking joke. They're an embarrassment to humanity. Order following joke. Order followers are an embarrassment. They'll realize that one day, that following orders is pathetic. You basically have a pea brain instead of being your own man. You're going to follow orders. You fucking retards. It's all Mockingbird Media. It is. Whoops. We need some donations though, folks, because I can't do live streams without power, and I really would like to have some. I'm about to run out of propane heat. I won't even have heat in the morning, so please. And food. I need food, gas, propane. Those are the three things I need, man. I don't know why the donations dried up, but please help me out. I really don't know why you're not donating anymore. Those of who have, you know who you are. Appreciate you. But I need some help, you know what I mean? So help a brother out, will you? They're all sellouts. Oh, yeah. All right, check this out. Let me get rid of this. Yeah. And this.
Earlier, I put out a video about how a woman here in Oregon, who is a United States citizen, was abducted by ICE and held for 7 hours because she was photographing the license plates of ICE vehicles near a Chick-fil-A. And in that reporting, the woman, her name is Berenice, she said that her phone and her engagement ring were not returned when she was released without any charges. And I got so many comments from people on that video about that particular issue. There were a lot that were horrified that a US citizen was snatched because she was taking photographs on public property. But dang, there were a lot of comments from people who were really upset that ICE did not return her property. And I saw an explanation from a lawyer earlier today that helped provide a little bit more context. So I want to share that. But first, let me show you what people said. What the fuck did they need her engagement ring for? What the hell are they doing with her engagement ring? That's outright theft. Right below it, I forgot to circle it. Wait, they stole her engagement ring? That is so petty and disgusting. So not only did they illegally detain her, but they robbed her as well. Why would they take her engagement ring? I got probably a dozen similar questions. And honestly, my first thought when I saw all of those, forgive me if it seems a little bit hyperbolic here, but my first thought actually was of this very famous photograph from Buchenwald. It is of just a small percentage of the wedding rings that the Nazis took off of people in the concentration camp. And then a little bit ago, I saw this explanation, and I'd really like you to listen because I think it provides important context.
When people are detained by ICE and they have personal items, also called personal effects, those personal items, personal effects tend to disappear. And the families always ask us to try to recover them. Passports, jewelry, money, car keys, all those items that a person might have when they're detained, they disappear. And my clients and my clients' families think that there's a library or some kind of a filing system that ICE, makes little envelopes, writes a name on it, stores it for when the family picks them up. I have never been able to recover any personal items after a detention. And most importantly, we want to get passports that might have proof of legal entries or documents that might help us to defend somebody. We can't get them. So I highly recommend that people strip down all of those personal items when you leave the house. And if you're at risk, please don't take anything of value around in your car or on your person. I just learned about somebody who lost a lot of jewelry, for example. I'm not accusing ICE of anything. I'm just, setting out a reality here. So people, please don't wear expensive jewelry. Keep only the minimum things necessary in your person. And if you have to carry around things that are expensive, put them somewhere that ICE will not.
Why do you gotta live in a world where you gotta do that shit?
If I can be of help with this and explaining what I think you should do with your personal items, let us know. Go to the link in the bio, direct message us, and we'll try to help.
So that's from Immigration Hadley on Instagram. She's an immigration attorney. And so you can see here that this is a pattern of behavior. This incident with Berenice, where her phone and her engagement ring were taken and not returned when she was released without charges. This is not unique. Apparently, this is something that ICE is doing on the regular. And I think
this is what happens when you give mentally ill retards a monopoly on power, a Gestapo out of thin air, idiots that were just in high school, all of a sudden have all this power and they're going to steal from you. Okay? They're going to steal from you. And because they know there's nothing you can do about it. Is that the kind of world you fucking retards want to live in? Huh? What the goddamn fuck is wrong with you motherfuckers? Huh? What is wrong with you here? What the fuck is wrong with you fuckers? It's fucking nuts, man. It is fucking nuts. that's fucking annoying. Oops. Okay, let me show you somebody who's, I don't know who this guy is, but he's got some fucking balls.
Trump's former national security advisor, General Mike Flynn. Trump's former national security advisor, General Mike Flynn, stated that the CIA needs to be completely shut down and disbanded.
Yes, it's unaccountable, unelected. It's been in power for 100 years, running all the presidents. It's ridiculous. It's an insult. They're the reason the world is a shithole. Okay? The CIA is the reason the world is a total shithole right now. It's run by absolute demon-possessed pedophile psychopaths.
Listen to this.
Mentally ill.
To recognize that we must stop the CIA from driving U.S. policy, domestically and foreign. I'm telling you, Steve, that is a massive, massive problem. And I wouldn't say 50%. I would say shut the door.
Shut the fucking door. Shut down the Federal Reserve that pays the fucking pedophiles in the first place. And then every one of them got to be tortured to death slowly just to begin to try to get some justice.
It is no longer, it's a dead organization because it's an organization that is killing. It operates in the darkness. It is killing us. And so that's my message to President Trump. That's sort of step one for him. I don't care what.
Trump is basically CIA, you idiot. An asset. He was fucking the one who fucking got fucking, he narked on fucking Epstein. Or whatever, it didn't work, and they were using them, and they got in trouble and shit. Dude,
somebody's handicapped.
Argument. Look, Epstein ended up losing this argument. That's how psychopathic Trump is.
You take that organization and you rip it apart because that organization is driving our policy everywhere, and it's killing our country right now, and it really is. I mean, the people that are
insane that they're so mentally ill that they have lobbying. They allow lobbying of foreign countries, and then they allow secrets. These agencies. It's insane, dude. They allow a monopoly on power like this. They all got to die for this. I don't know how they don't see it. In my world, they die. You fuckers are gonna die like a motherfucker. You're in my world, dude. You're gonna die. This is my dream. You're dead as shit. I'm sorry, but y'all are gonna be dead as shit in my world.
Are part of it, and the people that have
belong in it's my world.
Been part of it are the ones still operating and driving everything going on in our nation. I mean, it's got to stop. It has to stop, and that means in Congress. That means in the White House.
Yeah,
that means
fuckers need to be rounded up and executed, bro. Everybody in every one of these agencies, dude.
In the judiciary, and that
right off the bat by firing them all and taking away all their paychecks and money. Not a single, everything closed immediately.
That's definitely overseas. Some of the things that they're doing, the nefarious things that they're doing. And that's not going to make me any friends over there at Lang.
Immediately, you take away all their fucking money. They don't have another penny. That makes these retards essentially powerless. Then again, they've stolen a lot of money. So now you're going to have to find a way to drain that.
But too goddamn bad. These people, this organization is driving this country and has been driving this country for 50
all the shit that they stole from them and then kill them and then give it back out to everybody they stole it from, the people, and just feed all the children. Feed all the children in the U.S. that are hungry. All the families that need food, you give all of them food instead of these pedophiles getting more houses and cars and shit. Instead of the pedophiles, we're going to feed all the fucking children. Because we executed the CIA, everybody in it has to die. I want everybody in these intelligence agencies dead as fuck.
50 years or more. And sees some of the things that they're doing, the nefarious things that they're doing. And that's not going to make me any friends over there at Langley, but too goddamn bad.
This guy is fucking brave, dude. I mean, dude, I can't believe he's actually saying this shit, dude. I mean, he's brave as fuck. You got to give him that. Although he probably he's probably a fucking Republican retard.
These people, this organization
wants government, which makes him a flaming fucking psychopathic pedophile.
Is driving this country and has been driving this country for 50 years or more.
So let's just stop there. General Mike Flynn is the former national security advisor to Trump's first term. He actually only served for 22 days before resigning. He resigned because of reports that he had misled Vice President Pence and others about his conversations with Russian ambassadors regarding sanctions. He pleaded guilty to making false statements to the FBI regarding those conversations, but was later pardoned by Trump in November of 2020. So that's just a little bit of background on this dude. However, regardless of that, everything he had to say regarding the CIA is absolutely correct. Now, he said rip the CIA apart. That specific sentence.
The person who said that fucking died in front of everybody. His name was JFK. The last person who said that was JFK.
Caught my eye because of the fact that the last president who said they wanted to rip the CIA apart into 1,000 pieces.
Or I like how I like to say it is rip the CIA a new asshole.
Was actually John F. Kennedy. And in the last JFK files that were released by Trump's administration, I was able to actually find a letter.
So you can almost be assured that you'll never see this guy again, ever. You'll never hear it or see this. They'll bury this interview soon enough. You'll never know this guy existed, okay? It won't even show up, you know what I mean?
That was sent to John F. Kennedy regarding restructuring the CIA. I have the letters right over here, the documents. These are previous documents. Let me go ahead and share this tab here. There we go.
This general guy, you can guarantee you he's dead as fuck. He's so dead it's insane. Okay, no offense, because I think he's got balls. I love the guy, great. Except you want governments, which means you can die. Fuck you. You don't understand freedom. You can't tell me what to do. I don't go around voting with my friends and saying now you got to give me money and obey me, and if you don't, I'm going to punish you like it's a gang. I don't do that. I would never do that because I'm not crazy. I'm not a fucking psycho. I'm a live, let live. Love my fellow man. Don't cause harm guy. Punishment has to fit the crime guy. Can't let him go guy.
This was written on June 30th of 1961, and it was regarding the CIA restructuring. And it's a long document, but it basically says the argument of this memorandum is that
there's no restructuring. You got to take away their paycheck and execute them all. Okay, there's no shut the fuck up, retard. Like stop with the dumb shit. You know. Man, I don't even want to explain some of this stuff. It's so annoying.
We have breaking news. If you have a Visa or MasterCard logo on your debit or credit card, stores can now decline your cards, and banks are telling you why. Listen closely. If you have any Visa or MasterCard in your wallet, very soon you may walk into a store, swipe your card, and the screen flashes decline. Not because you're out of money, not because your bank froze your account, but because the store chooses not to accept that card anymore. Yeah, you heard that right. Yes, stores may soon reject your Visa or MasterCard even if you've been using it for years. But the question is why? Because Visa and MasterCard just got hit with a $38 billion settlement that flips the power dynamic upside down, giving the stores the right to pick and choose which cards they accept and which ones they ban.
New settlement in the works between some major credit card companies and merchants that accept those cards could change what fees you pay and whether you can even use what's in your wallet to make that purchase.
And trust me, that tiny logo on your card is about to determine whether you can shop or whether you get publicly embarrassed at checkout. So in today's video, I'm breaking down which stores may stop taking your Visa or MasterCard, which types of cards are most likely to be rejected, which card might cost you more to use even if it works, how this affects groceries, gas, travel, restaurants, online shopping, and how to avoid the new fees and awkward declines before they hit. Because this is truly the biggest credit card shakeup in 3 decades, and almost nobody understands how extreme this is about to get. So buckle up, because what I'm about to show you is going to change how you shop for the rest of 2025. So let's go ahead and jump right into it and talk about what the $38 billion settlement actually means.
All right, that's, you guys get the idea. So how's everybody doing over here? Yeah, the whole thing is weird. Whoops.
Consultant says he was put through 13. Hey everybody, Josh Sigurdsson of World Alternative Media here, and we all know the UK has fallen quite some time ago, but the free speech measures, I should say anti-free speech, are absolutely insane. We are seeing news regularly about people being arrested for the most minute, nothing issues. IT consultant says he was put through 13 weeks of hell after he was arrested for posing with a shotgun in Florida. This guy took a photo while on vacation in Florida with a gun. There's nothing illegal about this at all. He was arrested upon arrival in the UK for this. And this is going around the news a lot, but so are so many other.
How is that freedom? Somebody treating you like their child. How is that freedom in any way? The government literally of the UK literally thinks it owns you and you're its child, and now you are to be punished, and it wants to know why you think you're free.
Other stories, certain words you cannot use, people being arrested and imprisoned for alleged neo-Nazi music on their devices. I mean, we're talking about banning of silent prayer. There's videos of people getting arrested simply for standing on a street corner, and someone says, the police say, hey, are you praying? And they say, maybe in my head, and they get arrested. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Comedy writers being arrested for trans jokes, pro-Palestine act.
I'll gladly kill that fucking guy who will arrest somebody for that. I'll kill you. I'll gladly kill you to have the nerve to kidnap somebody for that shit, to take somebody's freedom. I'll gladly kill you all day long, you order following, pedophile loving pieces of shit.
activists being arrested. And this is all
Every one of you cops out there and military retards right now, and you work for government, every one of you is a pedophile supporter and a child raper and a genocidal supporter. Okay? That's what you are. And you are a criminal guilty of extortion and stealing and accepting money that has been stolen from your fellow man. You're all automatically guilty, and none of you deserve any due process whatsoever.
all leading to one very, very important conclusion, which goes above and beyond free speech. We're going to go into this and more today, my friends. But before we do,
You gotta suck my dick and fucking finger my asshole and all this fucking.
I urge you to, and if you need
Holy shit! Fuck off.
away and into December now, one is hitting a lot of. Anyway, let's get into this first story here. So this one is hitting a lot of news as we enter into December now. IT consultant says he was.
This money bullshit is mental illness, man, and stealing everybody's land and making them just fucking here. You can only fucking buy and sell this right here. I'm not going to allow you to use all this free land out here. Can't have that, you fuckers. You got to pay me this little area here. This is the market. All 96% of the United States is undeveloped forest. 96%. You're not allowed to use any of that anymore. No. And like remember when the first country first started? Here, come grab a place. Now it's like, you can only live in this little fucking mile square area.
Put through 13 weeks of hell after he was arrested for posing.
They've got everybody from half of the country down to 4%. Everybody in the United States lives in 4% of the country. That's how concentrated it is. There's no overpopulation unless you're mentally retarded.
With a shotgun in Florida. I mean, here are the photos. First of all, I just want to say,
first of all, nerd alert. They don't know how to fucking hold a gun. You know what I mean? It looks like he's, doesn't even know. You know what I mean?
Not the best pose for holding a shotgun, but hey, he's from the UK. It's been a long time since they disarmed people there.
Yeah, you got to feel sorry for him for not even knowing how to fucking hold a gun because of the fucking laws of his mental ill retard fellow man over there.
That's a bit bad.
The rolling. He's rolled. Again, we are rolled by a gang. We are rolled, extorted from, punished by a gang of pedophiles, okay, in government.
Better with the rifle. But look, again, this
UK is rolled by a gang of pedophiles over there. And they're all pedophiles, too. Like, probably worse than the goddamn fuckers, these pedophile fucking faggots in the fucking US government, okay? Like, probably way worse.
Is literally nothing.
And it's like, look at Prince Andrew. I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? And what's his name? What was that fucking guy? Sad.
I have a million photos like this from when I was living in the United States, including also before they banned.
Oh my God. Nerd alert. Holy shit, bro.
Every rifle in Canada. Some photos in Canada doing the same thing. Again,
dork alert. At least he's trying, wants to be a man now.
This is nothing. But of course, in the UK today, hey, run a rape gang? No problem. Go ahead. Here's some welfare money. Oh, by the way,
a picture with a gun? Oh, you got to go to jail.
Take a photo on vacation in Florida with a shotgun. Jail time. It's insane. An IT consultant says he was put through 13 weeks of hell after being arrested for posing with a gun in a LinkedIn post while on holiday in Florida.
Again, stop saying arrested. That's an obfuscation term to make it sound like what they're doing is legal when it's kidnapping and it's criminal pedophile shit. He was kidnapped, okay? See, that's the problem with the world. It's like George Carlin says. They use all these fucking words. They call them terrorists. To them, they're game changers. I mean, you know what I mean? It's all bullshit.
John Richelieu Booth posted three images of himself with firearms while staying on private property with friends in the U.S. However, when he
guns are still barely legal there, Florida. some weird reason that they gave their right back to open carry again. So which means that by doing that, by giving back their right to open carry in Florida, means that they're admitting that they illegally and criminally took your right to open carry for decades. My whole life I grew up there, and you weren't allowed to do that shit.
Arrived back in the UK in August, a police officer visited his house to warn him that concerns had been raised about his account. The 50-year-old said he was offered to prove that the pictures had been taken in the US, where owning or shooting guns are legal. Officers told him it was not necessary. A week later, on August 23rd, the officers returned and arrested him on suspicion of possessing a firearm with intent to cause fear of violence. He also faced another allegation of stalking related to...
Again, you have a group of mentally ill retards in a gang just coming up and going, you did this wrong. We got to get to punish you now. What I don't understand is like these people are just raised into this society, not understanding that they're raised by the enemy.
To a photograph of a house that appeared on his social media. Dr. Rishi
can't comprehend they're dealing with a multi-generational prison at this point.
Booth was held overnight in a cell before being interviewed. He was then released on bail until October. He claims police visited his home 3 more times before the charges against him were dropped. Absolutely insane.
Oh my God.
That constitutes harassment and stalking, if anything.
Kill these fucking people.
And again,
like I would kill these people, and at the 3rd time, I'd just kill them all. Do what you want to me. They're dead. Sorry. I'm killing them. You're not going to harass me anymore.
You have the right to do, first of all, you should have the right in the UK for this, but you can't even carry around knives unless they're in a box in the back of your vehicle. But hey, if you're a homeless drug addict, go ahead, wave machetes around in public. But again, the UK is totally fallen. You have a right to be taking photos on vacation in the United States where guns are legal and post them on social media. I shouldn't have to even say that, but nonetheless, this is just a symptom of a much bigger problem in the UK right now, because we're seeing a lot of these stories coming out lately. Afraid of being arrested, Tucker Carlson challenges Piers Morgan to say anti-gay slur. What he's talking about is the word faggot. And in the United Kingdom, you could be arrested for saying faggot. In fact, many people have been arrested for saying faggot. I feel the need to say it a few more times because we are dealing with a world where people are afraid of words, and that is something that unfortunately breeds.
So again, imagine me raising you up and you're a child, and I'm teaching you that, okay, now I'm going to tell you that you can't say this word. You got all these words, but you can't use this one. Why? I say it's bad. Because I say so, and I want to control you. But why? Tuck sounds just like fuck. I don't understand it. And shit sounds like tit or it. Well, how is this pronunciation or vibration or sound any worse than the another sound? They're just sounds. Literally. You're just making sounds with your mouth. How can they be bad? You're expressing yourself. Well, I say it is because I want to control you. The society says it is. We don't want you to express yourself in a natural, normal way. We want to roll over you and control you. And this helps to, this type of mind control helps to do that when we can do it with your language and expression.
The silencing of the masses, which leads to a much darker scenario in the near future, the digital ID system, which I'll get into shortly. This is just step 1. And being afraid of offending someone.
Again, elephant in the room. Nobody has the right to punish you for saying anything ever. So right there, you're like, who the fuck do you think you are, dude? I'll say what I want. Oh, you're going to criminally kidnap me? Then you're the pedophile. Yes, we already know that government is the criminal pedophile gang. Okay, we already know that. Genocide is the #1 cause of death. Death by government. So, in fact, that's even their own statistic. They brag about it. You know what I mean? Genocide. Look it up, you fucking retards out there that are basically dumber than shit off the ground. Not listening now, but mostly in the views. But yeah.
Someone. Okay, the governments that mass murder people overseas, drop bombs on children, have no right to talk about being offensive towards someone and stopping people from being offensive because they care so much about you. No, they don't. They don't care about you. If you're offended over words, that's your.
Again, if the UK gave a fuck about anybody, they would stop the genocide in Palestine. But these pedophiles in the UK government don't give a fuck about anything but controlling their fellow man. These are pedophiles of the highest order. They're faggots. Oh, you fucking faggots in the UK gotta die. You fucking faggot politicians. Every one of you is a bunch of faggots. Die, faggots. I curse you right now to die. Every fucking one of you.
Problem.
I'm going to torture the shit out of your fucking souls. As soon as you die, I'm going to snatch you right out of your fucking dead shell and torture the fuck out of you. I'm going to gatekeep the fuck out of you. You ain't going nowhere. I'm going to put you in a gang rape victim fucking body immediately again and again. You'll never break that cycle.
People out there, excuse me, that are offended by words. You're the weakest among society, and being offended is a you problem. It's not my responsibility to pat you on the back and hold your head in my arms as
it's insulting just having to listen to this shit, dude. It's like, come on, man, you have to explain that. It's so sad, isn't it? Hey, what's up? Shout out to another perspective. Bless you. Thanks for coming. Everybody that's here, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Lucky number 7 of us. Everyone else, you can go fucking die. Fuck you. I don't know why you don't fucking want to hang out with me, but, fuck you too, right? What are you going to do? Oh, you'll live. We got to deal with reality. I hate it, but we sometimes have to deal with reality because they're trying to run us over. They have been running us over. That's why we have no money and freedom. And the quality of life of the world has gone to shit. Yeah, you have more predators, but you can't defend yourself against predators. Again, it's madness. They're so overpopulated, and they're out there protecting them, and you're not allowed to have a gun, and you're going to get eaten alive, dude. I just want to take these people and tie them up on a tree and let them get eaten alive by bears. Like, I'm just going to take them out in the middle of the woods and tie them up and put a bunch of food at their fucking feet, bear food. And because that's how they all need to die. All these politicians and people that say you can't have a gun and defend yourself, and they want to protect, and they want predators. I don't want to live in a world where there's predators running around and could eat my baby if I were to have children. Like, I'm not living in a world where there's bears running around. Okay? Get them in the cage back where they were. Okay? It's not natural. They weren't out here. You didn't evolve. You idiots. They escaped from their cages during the X Factor event, okay? I'm not living in a world where I got to worry about predators. I'm going to wipe them all out. In my world, all the predators die. You die in my world. Sorry. So no predators in my world, okay? Sorry. Bobcats, mountain lions, wolves, fucking bears, you're all dead. I might let you, I'm not even going to let you live in a zoo, okay? You might get out. I'm sorry. You're dead in my world, okay? What's crazy is I saw a lone coyote yesterday just walking the fucking road right here. I scared the shit out of him, too. He darted right up the fucking mountain, the ridge. I scared the shit out of that dumb fucker, dude. I'm like, what are you doing out here? Get the fuck away from my house. I'm literally out in the middle of the woods, and you can't see anybody for miles. It's like a blessing. It's insane. And there are predators everywhere too. I had a bear come here twice. But the coyotes are actually pretty noisy here and annoying. They're actually kind of annoying. Gonna have to push them away. So once in a while, you can hear them howling nearby. Sometimes down on this side, sometimes down on that side. But it's like a pack of them. They travel around back and forth and shit. And once in a while, you hear them howl and shit. And you stupid fuckers, get out of here. You know what I mean? I can't even have chickens, huh? I mean, the coyote just walked right by my fucking front road here. Just walked right by. And he didn't expect to see a house in the middle of fucking nowhere, did he? Dumb bastard. Yeah, somebody making guns illegal, telling you can't defend yourself. You're in an open air prison, okay? Like nobody can tell you can't defend yourself. It's so mentally ill in this place. It's like I don't know how the fuck we do it. Like I don't get it. How the fuck do you retards put up with these fucking pedophiles in government? Like all you see is a bunch of fucking pedophile criminal motherfuckers raping children and murdering them and genociding them in Palestine, and nobody bats a fucking eye. They're murdering children in Palestine. They're stealing all your money. You're all broke. Your children have no food, and you don't even bat a fucking eye. You're amazing. I could literally kill your kid in front of you. I could have a whole gang of people rape your fucking daughter in front of you and then cut her apart. And you just sit there and not even bat a fucking eye, I bet. You pussy faggots. Your children are starving. The pedophiles are right there in government that took your child's food. They're right there in government. And they're murdering children in Palestine. And you don't even bat a fucking eye. They literally could skin you alive and you would be whistling Dixie and shit. And you'd be whistling fucking Dixie. You know? That's a pretty old saying. Now that I just realized that. Damn, that sounds like a from the cell thing. Anyway, what? What? God, it's fucking cold, man. Fuck! Yeah, you'll be seeing my breath soon enough. It gets cold. North Carolina, where I'm at, west near Tennessee. It's wild. It's so ironic that I live here because Chattanooga, Tennessee is just right. I was born in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And it's right there now. Like, how the fuck did I get dragged back to this fucking portal? Huh? Because it's like a portal. 2 portals. Just kidding. What? Your womb is a portal. What can I tell you? How the fuck else do you think you're going to get in here? You fucking retards. Anyway. Yeah, you got to be crazy to go out on your bike right now and you're not allowed to have a gun. Like, you're crazy. I would never go in the woods where you live. It's nothing but goddamn predators, dude. Like, and I mean capable predators. Grizzly brown bears and big black bears, big mountain lions, capable mountain lions that are used to stalking people, have no problem but to see people as food. And they automatically jump behind you to get behind you and get you on the back of your neck. They want to bite the back of your neck, the front of your neck, any neck. But they'll mostly even come at you and come around behind you to get you on the back of your neck. I mean, that's how I've seen them do. People who own them as a pet. And it's when they're just messing around and watching them like, God damn, he's faking like he was going to get you. YouTube videos or something. Idiots got them as a pets and shit. Morons. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, they're very dangerous. I would never be biking out in those woods without a fucking goddamn 44 Magnum at minimum. 44 Magnum, maybe 357 Magnum, or a 10 millimeter Glock 40 6-inch with, you get 15 shots, But yeah, dude, no fucking way would I be walking around in the woods up north where you fucking live, or wherever the fuck. It's been Canada up there. It's nuts. Fuck that shit. The government, the people, they're nuts in this place, in this world, this experience, this ride, this ride. It's not really a video game because you can't per se lose. I mean, it depends what the depth of what you would. It's just an experience, like a ride. When you're on a ride. Did you lose on a ride? No, I just enjoyed the ride. Did you? You either enjoyed it a lot or you didn't, and that's either way. It's not losing, right? Like a game, it's not a game. It's a ride. It's an experience. It's the Jimi Hendrix experience, or the Robin experience, the Fiona experience, the Joe Jackoff experience. See, everybody has their own experience here. That's the whole point of it, to where we can experience what it's like to be an individual, because normally we're one. Okay, we did that one. Yeah, there are quite a few.
Venezuela.
Go. Corona. Cállate. Come on, you fucking retard.
For the American Venezuela, for the American oil companies will be a field day.
She just said it. The first reason.
The good guys.
Because we're going to get their oil. By the way.
No, it ain't we. It's a couple pedophile oil companies. What the fuck? That doesn't benefit me. What? Even if I got a cheaper price, that doesn't fucking help me. You're fucking stealing all the oil and making all this money out of thin air. Fuck you, pedophile motherfucking fuckers, Trump fuckers.
That's our oil companies. That's not the American people. This is
Dude, people are fucking dumb. They're fucking dumb. And she's a sellout to her own fucking people over there. She should be executed immediately. I hope her people there round her up and hang the bitch.
a U.S. Congresswoman, Representative
I
Salazar.
hope the people hang this bitch over there in Venezuela.
She's going on to talk about Venezuela, and she's just going to say the quiet part out loud.
Well, she's the best. This one.
She's going to say the quiet part out loud. So, again, it's just amazing.
She's so dumb, it's like fucking gold. Thanks for the gift, you fucking bitch, you dumb retard.
Amazing to me that you see dupes on social media, but I think I'm with Kurt. I think they're being paid to make these, because there's nobody in MAGA who's for Trump doing wars of aggression, imperialism, knocking off. He tried to knock off. They've been trying to knock off Venezuela for the last 25 years.
Oh, Nick Fuentes, that fucking retard is all over it. He loves the idea of just thinking that oil companies benefiting. It's great. He's all mentally ill. Nick Fuentes, that fucking retard.
30 years. And Trump tried to do it in his first term. You remember that? He tried to install Juan Guaido. Juan Guaido gets beat up when he walks the streets in Venezuela because the people hate him. Trump was trying to give him asylum. He was trying to install a puppet in Venezuela. It didn't work. And they were trying to say because we care about democracy in Venezuela. And now they're trying to say it's because they're fighting narco-terrorism. Trump just pardoned the biggest narco.
They use the same bullshit all around the world. This Republican Democrat two-party divide system. It's insane how easy it is to just use the same tool and trick all around the world in every different fucking country. It's identical. How? Now that's a conspiracy. Now that is an irrefutable, undeniable conspiracy. Because if you even take the odds and the probability of hundreds of countries having the exact identical ruling system is mind-boggling. It's zero and none. It's slim and none.
Narco-terrorist in the region, the guy who was the former president of Honduras, and he's pardoning him to go screw with the election in Honduras, which is coming up in 2 weeks. And so now they're going to switch from this drug thing to somehow Venezuela was interfering in our election. They just keep. So that's what I've seen people saying that. Look.
They just keep making shit up, man. These fucking pedophile Trump and his pedophile crew, all these pedophiles that shouldn't be, are just making shit up. And the world's like, sure, you can just go ahead and murder somebody in a boat that we don't know. Sure, we trust your pedophile ass who has been convicted and paid money because you did something with a young girl inappropriately. Yeah, okay, we'll trust you.
Look into it, Jimmy.
Guy that's stolen all everybody's money, who has a reputation of bankruptcy and not paying people that did their work.
They were messing with our elections. Wasn't it weird that Donald Trump never mentions that they were messing with our elections?
By the way, Trump has been blackmailed by the rich families there, and now he's giving the shit back, and it's obvious, man, that he was bailed out. Trump.
He's going with the drug lie. Isn't that?
Trump is a compromised pedophile piece of shit. He's compromised from so many angles. It's mind-boggling.
Weird.
Venezuela was messing with our election. How?
That's what they're saying. I'm not kidding. That's the new thing, Kurt. That's the new thing.
Not Russia. Look, I thought it was Russians messing with the election, but they weren't from Russia. They were from another country that you can't say.
So
Israel.
Let's watch this.
Talking about Israel.
I mean, I would love to see a change in government. My wife's from Nicaragua. We know how terribly the dictators there rely on Venezuelan oil. But at the same time, a lot of Americans.
Of course, it's hell because all government is hell. It's a gang. He's in a gang over there. He rules over he gets to tell everybody what to do over there. He's ruling over other people that have no obligation of being ruled over except by him and his little pea brain and all the rest of people in government.
Don't want actual U.S.
government believe they have the right to rule over their fellow man. That's what they believe. They've been brought up to believe it's natural and organic when all of the probabilities make it impossible. It goes against all probabilities. It's a mathematical impossibility to being an accident, you asshole retards.
Participation in regime change in Venezuela. They would much prefer the Venezuelans to do it on their own. Do you think the pressure that Maduro has received will force him to leave on his own?
Yeah, they would love to not have to go in and coup another government. That's why they have the CIA in Venezuela funding opposition and giving arms to them, so they'll do it themselves. But that's not happening. And this idea that we care about Venezuelans is I've got a vaccine to sell you if you.
Yeah, why don't you care about the American people, the children that are fucking starving right now, all the homeless people? It's mind-boggling, people living in their cars right now.
You believe we care about Venezuelans? Okay, so here, watch what she says though. She says the quiet part right at the top and right out loud. Watch this.
Oh, I think Maduro is not Fidel Castro. Maduro is not a brave boy. So now that he has understood that he's on that very nefarious list of the terrorist organization, that the airspace above Venezuela has been closed off and the commercial airlines from the United States are not flying, he's understanding that we're about to go in. He understands that he has been our enemy for the last 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Venezuela, for those Americans who do not understand why we need to go in.
Why?
Basically for three reasons.
Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see. Is one of them going to be drug trafficking? Is one of them going to be bringing democracy to their people? Is one of them going to be that Venezuela is messing with?
Well, listen, it doesn't matter what the fuck is going on anywhere else but in the U.S. You're a United States president, not a Venezuelan president. Trump, you're not a Venezuelan president. So get the fuck out of there and mind your own people, you cocksucking pedophile. Fuck
with our elections. Which
fuck
going to
you, pedophile Trump.
be the top reason? Let's see.
Fox Business. Venezuela for the American oil companies will be a field day.
She just said it. The first reason.
The good guys.
Because we're going to get their oil. By the way, that's our oil companies. That's not the American people. The American people aren't going to see any of that money.
Like in Iraq, did you see any of the American people benefit from Iraq other than the military-industrial complex like Cheney, Rumsfeld, and Powell, and Rice, and Condoleezza Rice, and all these fucking pedophile fucks? No.
That's going to go right to the pocket of Exxon and
You
Shell.
won't even get a discount.
We don't even. We're not even going
to get a fucking a price cut. You stupid fucking idiots.
to get a discount. She just says it. It's going to be a field day for our oil companies. That's the number one reason.
The best of us.
The number one reason. Plus, they have lots of natural rare earth minerals. Let's see.
Oh, good. I was afraid she didn't mention the minerals, but we're going to get those too, right?
Because it will be more than $1 trillion in economic activity. American companies can go in and fix all the oil pipe, the whole oil rigs, and everything that has to do with the Venezuelan petroleum companies, or everything that has to do with oil and the derivatives.
Like, why can't you just fix them? You're right there.
There you go. The number one reason. Let me tell the people of America, as your congresswoman from Florida, completely corrupt, let me tell you why we should go into Venezuela. For our oil companies. They get $1 trillion worth of oil.
What a fucking dumb bitch. What a stupid fucking bitch.
Oil. She just said
again, dude, these Republicans and Democrats are just one uniparty gang of retards fighting for power to rule over you. It's just a gang. And in this case, most of them pedophiles.
Is it? It's amazing.
It's crazy. We live,
former journalist.
We live in the most fucking retarded place that my spirit and soul has ever come into. This is probably the wackiest dream of all time.
Did you know that?
So just remember, so they have the Nobel Prize winner, which tells you what Nobel Prizes are worth. Who's the conservative in Venezuela, wants to overthrow the government and give their economy to American economic hitmen.
That's crazy.
So let's. So this is from her. Despite Mikado's effort,
here invade a country where they elected for somebody and put somebody else there, so that the oil companies can steal their oil, and you're not even going to get a price cut, but you paid the taxes to invade it. It's like they privatize the profits and publicize the losses. And you're the chumps. All of you stupid fucking retards in the public are the chumps. You're the prey. You're the herd. You're the school. You're the flock.
That led to a presidential election in Venezuela in 2024. Maduro remained in power, even as multiple outside analysis determined the results were fraudulent. Mercado, this is the woman who Trump wants to install, she's the new Juan Guaido.
Oh.
Which is why she got the Nobel Prize. A conservative former member of the National Assembly said her Nobel Prize was a recognition of the will of our people, who came together to fight the worst criminal regime. She praised Trump's leadership on the issue, as well as Secretary of State Marco Rubio, saying world leaders who supported her.
All right. We get the idea. Check out Jimmy Dork. I mean, sorry. I meant Jimmy Dore. But Jimmy Dork. He's a dork. He took the vaccine. But I love him. He didn't know. It's not his fault. But, dude, you got to be pretty naive to, like, trust a corporation that makes money from you being sick. Like, where's the incentive? I don't know how you don't see that. And government, too. Like, when have they ever not lied or cared about you? It's like, I don't ever, like, my whole life, every president, no matter what it was, Republican or Democrat, bar none, every president, new president, the world got worse every time. Everyone. My whole life. These motherfuckers want to tell me what I did. You're going to tell me what the life I lived was a lie? It was a scam. Yeah, you're right. It was. Yeah, it's again, people are not taking responsibility for themselves as they're not taking responsibility as one of the co-creators here. And that's the problem. If they weren't mentally ill and retarded, they'd understand that they're one of the creators here. Everyone who is in here is one of the creators that created this place to come into, to experience. And right now, it's like a shit show. And because you don't even remember, you've been the polarity, the duality, the you got to have good and bad. Well, the bad side has you, right? It's you got to have some bad to contrast to good. But now it's like 99% bad, 1% good in this realm. And so where's the balance in that? Oh man, holy shit. How many So anyway, you have these motherfuckers supporting genocide over there in Israel. It's insane.
Hey everybody, Josh Sigurdson of World Alternative Media here, and the trumpets of war continue. There is no ceasefire in Gaza right now or throughout Palestine. As we see, horrific stories continue to hit headlines. Middle East Eye reports West Bank Israeli forces execute 2 Palestinians at point blank range. Video footage shows men in
Again, maybe this is where Trump gets his no due process from, rubbing shoulders with pedophile, genocidal maniacs like Netanyahu and these pedophile Israelis. He's rubbing shoulders with these type of people. Now he's not giving anybody due process in the same way Israelis don't give the Palestinians any due process. Yeah, they murder them all the time. They're just murderers, these cocksucking pedophiles in Israel.
Unarmed and complying before soldiers open fire. And of course,
it's really bizarre that the whole entire world doesn't like completely stomp Israel's head in like a snake, like stomping a snake's head. It's surprising because Israel's like a snake trying to bite at your heel, and you got to stomp its fucking head in. It's like your cancer that you have to cut out and separate from the body forever. That's Israel.
As per usual,
they're parasitic demons.
could expect Israel to say, oh, but they were Hamas. Well, they could call anyone Hamas. They've called 3-year-olds Hamas.
Exactly. They've done that. Oh, look, there's that 3-year-old holding a white flag trying to get food from the food line, and they snipe it. Okay, in the same way that Israel calls everybody Hamas, Trump and the U.S. government calls everybody a terrorist, and so now they can just murder them, just like Israel murders Palestinians. Do you see the pattern of government yet? Do you understand genocide is the #1 cause of death according to their own statistics?
Just absolutely sick of the excuses surrounding these absolute crimes against humanity. As Palestinian photojournalist among 5 people killed by Israeli forces in Gaza on Tuesday, and we're seeing continued attacks, constant attacks throughout Gaza, as Gaza's economy was erased in worst collapse ever recorded, the United Nations report claims. Now, a lot of other things are happening as Netanyahu says there will never be a Palestinian state. There's a lot of stories coming out right now.
Again, before 1948, before this group of terrorists, these pedophile terrorists like Netanyahu they invaded Palestine, which was its own single state already. Okay, and they're going to have the nerve to invade it and say you can't have a state. That's the pedophilia that's going on in this, and genocide that's going on in this sick fuck's head. This guy should be so dead, it's insane. We live in a world that this guy's allowed to murder children and rape them and then steal the US's money and then shove it right back in their faces, and nobody does anything. It's madness. Dude, I live in a world where this dude's head isn't chopped off immediately for murdering children. That's the kind of world we live in, where Trump can just murder people. If he just calls them Hamas or a terrorist, he can just murder them and get away with it. That's the world. I'm not living in a world like that. Not in my world. In my world, that fucker dies. All these fuckers die of execution or self-inflicted cancer.
Not just about Israel and Palestine. It's also about Israel and Lebanon, as we see further attacks continue.
Israel is literally attacking every country on its borders. It invaded Palestine, and now it's invading all of the other countries. What do you think it's going to do? It's created out of an invasion and colonization. How dare you let this group of terrorists in 1948 invade Palestine and then expand and then genocide an entire country and then allow it to expand in order to genocide more countries? And then eventually the rest of the world, the U.S. will be genocided next. If they'll do this to them, you don't think they'll do this to you? You think they love you? You think that Netanyahu gives a fuck about you, you idiot? That pedophile fuck? You think that genocidal pedophile cares about you? Are you fucking... I have a bridge to sell you retards.
In Syria and Lebanon, despite, again, more ceasefires. And of course, insane.
But the pedophile Yahoo never, ever ceases fire. Ceasefire to him means more bombs to that pedophile.
Stuff.
That's what the evidence in history proves.
Happening between Russia, Ukraine right now, and the United States, and of course NATO, where Putin is basically saying he's ready to fight. Not to mention Venezuela. So we're going to get into this and more today, my friends. Before we do, I urge you guys to go and check those links below for ways to execute 2 Palestinians at point blank range. This is another example of these crimes against humanity. And they will say, oh, well, Hamas has done some horrible things. Hamas was armed and funded by Israel in the first place and continue to be propped up. Again, we've seen the same thing with Al-Qaeda, Mujahideen, Taliban, Muslim Brotherhood.
And again, the intelligence agencies, all of them, bar none, they create these fake enemies to have an excuse to do everything they do. It's the protocol. It's the MO. I mean, it's so easy to see how the idiots just go by the same playbook again and again, over and over, everywhere. It's pathetic.
ISIS.
You don't see it, people. Where's your pattern recognition? Where's your awareness? Where's your intuition? Why are you mentally ill?
Again, we see this across the board. They create problem, they get a reaction, they come in as a solution. Israeli forces executed 2 unarmed Palestinians.
Hegelian dialectic.
At point blank range after they surrendered in the occupied West Bank city of Jenin on Thursday. The killings were captured on video, which showed the 2 men emerging from a building with their arms raised and their shirts lifted, clearly indicating they were unarmed and posed no threat to the soldiers. The troops then shoot them dead. The Palestinian Health Ministry identified the victims as El Montasir Billah Mahmoud Qasim Abdullah, 26, and Yusuf Ali.
Any country that doesn't immediately arrest and execute these men that murdered these Palestinians is a pedophile, genocidal country government. Just understand how Israel will or the U.S., if that was U.S. troops, they wouldn't do anything either.
Yusuf Asa.
But these guys just get away with murder, just like Trump does. Just murder people up. That boat was a terrorist. No, that boat's a terrorist too. I get to kill them too. I think they're a terrorist. You know what? That Democrat I don't like, he's a terrorist. They're all terrorists. The Democrats are terrorists. He's weaponized the government against itself. Both the parties are a bunch of retards with the lawfare. What did you think was going to happen when it's just a gang, a unit party of pedophiles?
37. They were shot in the Abu Dair neighborhood of Jenin. Israeli forces withheld their bodies after the killings. Now, of course, they will always say again, oh, well, these guys are just Hamas fighters with no evidence of it. And we saw the similar things coming up in the news before the so-called ceasefire, which is totally fake. Because they continue to bomb. It's kind of hard to call that a ceasefire. I mean, the Israeli government claims that they have a ceasefire with Lebanon, yet continue to...
Yeah, a ceasefire means you stop firing bombs. That's what it means. But to them, it means I'm a pedophile and I'm going to bomb you even more. That's what it means to those pedophiles in Israel. What do you think when they have a mentality that calls everybody an animal and they believe they should rule over you? What do you think they're going to do when they're brainwashed from day one to believe that they're God's gift to mankind, when they're really just a bunch of the weakest cancer of all time in mankind, been kicked out of thousands of countries, thousands of times?
Hit them and say that they're going to increase bombings by 10 times in the near future. They say that doesn't go against their ceasefire. How does that not go against your ceasefire? You're seizing fire. Anyway. I remember before the so-called ceasefire with Gaza, Israeli forces claimed that they killed a group of Hamas terrorists who approached them with guns, and they had no identifiable.
And that's another murder case right there where they just murdered them. Defenseless Palestinians. Another case of murder. Their government doesn't do anything because the government is a genocidal pedophile.
Information on them showing that they were aid workers. Well, then people found a landfill where there was a mass grave, which the Israelis buried all these people, and someone had a cell phone on them. So they looked at the video on the cell phone. I reported on it at the time, where it showed clearly they were marked with vests. They were in ambulances with flashing lights that said aid and medical care on them. And the Israeli...
And they fucking murdered them. People coming to help with sirens and medical vests and no weapons. They murdered them.
Forces, IDF, just opened fire on them and killed.
Is that the kind of world you want to live in? Where Trump can just call somebody a terrorist and murder them? Where Israel can just call rescue people, medical personnel, terrorists and Hamas and murder them? Is that the world y'all want to live in? Where children starve and get murdered, and in the U.S. nobody can feed their fucking children. They're all homeless, living in cars, freezing. I'm sitting here sleeping in 22 degrees, fucking with no heater every fucking night. Is that the fucking world y'all want to live in?
Them and then lied about what they were and said that they had no evidence that they were, aid workers. They said, oh, there was no lights. They had guns pulled on them and all that. And the video shows the exact opposite. Flashing lights, very obvious lit up vehicles. But of course, if people didn't find that mass grave and find that cell phone video, they would continue to say, oh, look, we had all justification. They'll say whatever they need. Oh, that child in that playground that we blew up.
Like Trump, like Trump. They're Hamas. He'll be like Israel. That boat is Hamas. They're terrorists. It's just like Israel calling everybody Hamas a terrorist when they're the terrorists. Every accusation is a confession when it comes to government, and especially Trump and Israel. So when he accuses fishermen in a boat off the coast of Venezuela that that don't have the gas tanks or capability to ever make it to the U.S., when he deems them out of thin air as terrorists and just murders them, it's okay. They're Hamas, like Israel does. That's the essence of government for you. Unaccountable, and in some cases elected by the sheep. All of you assholes out there that want government, you are causing people like us that don't want government harm. We don't want to be rolled over by you and your pedophile friends. Okay? All your pedophile leaders, your leaders that you vote for, we don't want to be rolled by them. You're causing us harm. You're stealing money from us. You're a gang. All you assholes that vote, you're a gang of pedophiles, protectors, and lovers. If you vote, you are a pedophile and a pedophile protector. Okay? And you're causing us harm that don't want to be rolled by you and your pedophile friends. Okay?
Up there might have been a tunnel underneath them with Hamas in it. You know, the tunnels, which, by the way, the Israeli government,
by the way, are melted buildings, and the Israeli government did not make them.
And built in that region.
No, they didn't. No. And again, this retard out there calling the fucking pyramids a tomb and all these other retards calling them a node and all this, they're mentally ill. Like Jeff's friend there, these and they're visiting the pyramids, and they don't recognize that it's been buildings cooked to ash. They think it's a fucking node or some mentally ill shit. Dude, Max Egan, Jeff Berwick, these people are so dumb. It's bizarre that I even listen to them at all. But hey, what's up, Thomas? How you doing? Thanks for coming finally. Is that you? Is that you, brother? Hope you're doing well. Don't call me Indiana Jones. You can call me anything you want, but don't call me late for dinner. I hope you're doing well. Blessings. Thanks for finally showing up. Everybody who's here, thanks for being here. It's about fucking time. Where the fuck you been all my life? Yeah, it's cold here too, sleeping with no heater. I've only had a heater one night, whole winter. I've been sleeping right there in 22 degrees every night because I don't get donations. And the reason I didn't do a live stream last time is because I didn't have any power on, because I don't get donations. So please donate, folks. Help me out. If I don't have power, I can't do live streams, right? You know how pissed I was that I couldn't do a live stream because I don't have power? Because I don't have fucking power. I was living in a truck in Colorado making more money than this. I can start at different times too, you know. I don't always. Maybe I should just start at random times. Is that more? And see what happens. Because maybe I am choosing really bad times. Sunday at noon, Wednesday at noon, or Friday at noon. What's today? Friday, right? Friday at noon, it should be. Oh, phew. Yeah. Phew, got the day right. You know? Yeah, it's been fucking cold. I've been cocooning. Yeah, till noon. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, fucking coyote walking right out front, all on his lonesome. Right out front here. Scared the shit out of it. Yeah, I'm shadow banned. It's true. It's true. Yeah, I wish I knew what the better times were. I can't seem to figure them out. And always, you can please some of the people some of the time, but you can't please, ouch, all the people all the time. Shit. Shit. Skinny, 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 skinny. Uh-huh.
I have lived my entire life.
Thank you, sweetheart. That's nice.
Until now.
That's very nice. Flattery will get you everywhere. Everywhere. Watch it. Melted donuts that were made above the floodwater. Old world Terraria. Tutorial. Damn it. See that? Wow.
I have filled
Transformers. Look, people wiped out by the Great Calcification event 500 years ago. There they are. Melt flooded.
Without regret until now.
Nothing but bones left. Melted everything but their bones. It melted everything but their bones. Crystallized the brick into marble and quartz. Crystal. Melt flooded. Yeah. Ash. Look at that shit. Look at the melting. Look at the rock curtain. Used to be red brick. Red brick and mortar. From the old world. Back in the motherfucking day. Look at balloon rock. The whole building. Look at that damage. Look at the melting. Look at the heat damage. Look at the melting, heat damage, statue, the building, everything here. The water turned into a gas. It rose up into the clouds. It cooled off. The electricity stopped, and then it cooled off. It rained back down and flooded everything. I have a secret for you.
I have lived my entire life without regret until now.
The fountain of youth is real. Uh-oh. Look at the picture from the old world. Look at those fuckers. Oh, I have to look at it. I'm not really a one of those kind of guys, but yeah, I'll look at it. I'll check it out, bro, for sure. I saved it and I didn't go back and look at it. Is what happened. Shit. I don't know. I wish people would fucking just help me out and donate. I really don't know why. What people got against helping a brother out. Walmart tracked my purchase done with cash.
I got an email from.
This is 2 days ago from Yak Slack Attack.
And this
name is.
Afternoon that says, "Hey,
a young idiot, dumber than shit off the ground, basically.
Can you rate this product that you purchased recently?" And I did purchase that product recently from Walmart. I bought it in cash, right? I walked to the electronics section and bought a USB charging cable with cash and then walked out. And I know that the first, you've already started typing. It's the Walmart app on your phone, you moron. That is a fair assumption. I do not have the Walmart app on my phone. I have never had the Walmart app on my phone. And further, I did not have my phone with me on this trip. Here's how I know I didn't have my phone with me on this trip. I remember specifically talking to the employee in the back of the electronics section.
This is a wild topic, something I've been thinking about a lot. And this guy has documented it on his TikTok channel. He is a lawyer, so it looks like he knows what he's talking about in this sector. We got to watch this and we got to talk about this. Let's go.
Trying to explain specifically which USB connector I was looking for. And I couldn't explain it well. And so I tried to pull my phone out to show the gentleman what I was looking for, and I didn't have my phone on me. And so I had to continue my game of terrible charades and torture this poor guy until he finally was like, well, look, here's what we've got. And then I was able to find what I needed. But the point being, my phone was not on my person. I don't think I even had my headphones on my person. I didn't have any electronic devices on me. So how does Walmart know what I purchased in cash?
I have a few theories about this. The comment section has a few theories about this, and I want to know your theory in the comment section below. We got to figure this out. One, I think the app tracks your GPS, like your Google Maps. It's tied to it. If it knows it's in the parking lot of Walmart, I would believe, because they're trying to crack down on theft so much, that your face is probably recognized when you go in the building, and it's like one hive mind. Walmart is one AI hive mind. And just in my opinion, I don't really know. I'm just speculating here. Let's see what everybody else has got to say. Somebody said they can do that, but they don't have Apple Pay. Yeah, I think they're boycotting the Apple Pay. I wish they would get on board with that, because I wouldn't like that. I hate carrying cards around. Former employee, Walmart has been experimenting with facial recognition for the last 5 years. I believe it. And that's how they're getting a lot of people for theft. But I think they're also afraid to accidentally get that wrong, because everybody's still stealing. Everything's locked up. But I think it all comes down to the cameras inside. But as this lady says right here, the scariest part is they knew how to connect your email with your face and your location. There was an old thing in the Army called triangulation, where if you have 3 points, you can always pinpoint somebody anywhere, anytime. And I think...
Oh, you mean like what you can do to prove the sun is local every fucking day, and they don't do it? They're so dumb?
One, he probably mentioned he was going somewhere with his phone around him, and
you could simply use basic geometry and triangulation to prove the sun is local, when literally it blocks local clouds 30 miles above. Literally, I've personally flown in a plane above the sun looking down, and the sun is between me and the fucking ground. Okay? Yeah.
I think everybody believes that the microphone on your
But it's
phone
90
is
million
always
miles
tattooed
away.
on you. And once you download any of the...
It's 90 million miles away, 94 million miles away. Did you calculate that? No. We started at 10, and then we decided 10 years later it would be 20. And then another 10 years later, we decided it'd be 30. And then another 10 years later, literally, this is how they measured it. And then literally until they got all the way to 94. That's how many. Yeah, check it out. Do some research.
Those apps. And I'm willing to bet most of the apps sell data back and forth, because data is the #1 resource in America right now, that they all have your data. And it's not just individual companies. They're conglomerates selling data back and forth. So if you have one, they have all. Okay? That's my theory. Yeah, it says right here, how does Walmart track everything? But when I have a gift card, they all of a sudden know the records and transactions history. I'm willing to bet some of them have access to all your credit card information. I'm willing to bet the credit card company, I don't know this, but I think they do, sell your data right back to these big, large corporations. It makes sense. I'm sure there is some document and somewhere in that you sign.
Bro, I can show you a video right now where the government sells your shit, right? Your info. Right now. Where's that fucking video at, actually?
That you weren't aware of. When you did that digital signature, that whammo, they got you.
I was at your store and emailed me a couple of days ago. Oh, that's easy. We just tracked you through the Walmart app. You just got location services turned on.
I've never used the Walmart app, and I don't have it installed on my phone. I literally never had it installed on my phone.
Oh, you probably just made a purchase with your debit card and it's linked to your Walmart account or information that you've given us before.
I actually just walked into the store and then left. I didn't make any purchases.
Oh, then your phone probably connected to the Wi-Fi or something like that.
No, my phone was in my pocket, but I had the Wi-Fi turned off, and I checked the next time I went to your store. I've never connected to Walmart Wi-Fi. It's not like a preferred network or anything.
It might not be a preferred network, but we probably have it associated with your user profile and your email.
Yeah, well, I've never given Walmart this particular email address, except maybe in the context of picking up some medicine for my kids.
Oh, so you have given us this email address before.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that email address would be personally identifiable information under HIPAA and shouldn't be something that you're allowed to use in other aspects of your business, like marketing to me. And also, it doesn't explain how I was connected to my email address in the first place.
It would be wild in 5 or 10 years, we see a class action lawsuit that they had been selling our medical information or our medical records, or it had been cross-pollinated with something else. That would be very interesting. I don't scratch anything off the list of things that could happen in this world, but it seems like that it's alluding to that there's some cross-pollination of data going across all platforms. I'm just saying. What do you think? Comment down below.
Oh, we're definitely just using facial recognition to scan you every time you walk into our store, and then we just connect that to your email address. We don't care about things like privacy, obviously, so we just connect it to your email address. That's it.
Cool. Quick question. Why are all those missing kids posters up at the front of your store? Like, have you not been able to just ID them when they walk into your store?
Yeah, we're not taking any
further
questions on this topic.
That should scare you, okay? The fact that the technology is there in the private sector, it's used only to sell items and not save children, and the fact that is or is not that the government is doing this, and do they have the same ability to use facial recognition at this level to find
so adorable
children that are missing, or women that are missing, or people that are missing, but then choose not to? The Patriot Act is a very wild document.
Oh my God, will you shut up? It's a wild it's because it's illegal, you idiot. It's not wild, it's nuts. Okay. God damn. What the fuck? Oh, of course they got rid of that video, huh? Hidden Empire, how 3 companies quietly own the world. This video has been taken down. Well, I was going to show you that one. But that's a good one too. Let me show you some fucking pedophile shit that government's doing now.
It seems like we're being taxed every which way we turn. And as most Americans assume that once you buy your car, pay your sales tax, register it, and keep up with the routine fees, you've made your financial obligations as a vehicle owner.
No, you don't own your vehicle anymore now. You have to pay a property tax on it every time you register it. It's just like your house. You don't own your house now. You have to pay rent. You don't pay property tax. You don't get to fucking have your house or land. If you don't pay property tax on your vehicle, you don't get to drive your vehicle, because some pedophile wants to extort you even more so they can give your money to genocide children in Palestine. They need more money for that. And for Argentina, other countries need your money that they steal from you more than you do. Need it yourselves, your children.
Well, unfortunately, that's far from the reality in many parts of the country. The most glaring example right now is Virginia, where residents are dealing with a yearly tax system that feels less like responsible public policy and more like a state-sponsored shakedown. And the taxes continue to come year after year for your vehicle. And don't worry, it's not just Virginia. There are other states who are...
No, it's North Carolina too. These fucking pedophile motherfuckers here need to be rounded up and fucking hung, executed immediately. Everybody in government cannot exist. You are causing harm. You are rolling over your fellow man. It's criminal. It's not the right thing to do. Do the right thing and don't try to dominate and roll over your fucking fellow man like a pedophile psychopath.
Going to follow. You may have seen the viral video of a Virginia woman recently opening her annual vehicle property tax bill. Yes, you heard that correctly. Annual. vehicle property tax bill to find a stunning bill of $2,104.45. So they're taxing her on her vehicle every single year, which doesn't make sense. She wasn't being penalized for late fees, accidents, or violations. There was no repairs included. This wasn't registration or insurance. It was simply a tax for owning a vehicle she had already paid off. The state assigns an assessed value to each vehicle, applies a rate of $2.35 per $100 of value, and charges the owner every single month the vehicle remains titled in their name. She pointed to the bill and summed up the frustration millions of Americans feel. This isn't just owning her own car. Not anymore. It's about the state shaking her down because they want money every single month and they send you an annual tax bill for just owning a vehicle. Imagine what those numbers could be for many people who have more than one vehicle. What most people don't realize is that the government is the one deciding what your vehicle is worth. Not you, not the market, and definitely not an actual buyer. In states that impose yearly vehicle property taxes, the valuation is created by your local tax assessor or the commissioner of revenue. They rely on industry databases like NADA, JD Power, Black Book, or other sources to determine the fair market value, even if that value has nothing to do with the vehicle's real condition or the current market demand. That means your car's official valuation can increase even as it ages, simply because the guidebooks reflect a national trend or a temporary spike in used car prices. The state then taxes you on that number regardless of whether you could actually sell your vehicle for that price. This makes no sense whatsoever. How are they going to determine your vehicle and its actual value? They don't. They just make it up. Owners can appeal the valuations, but anyone who has tried knows that the process is frustrating, intentionally, and rarely successful. To dispute the number, you have to prove high mileage, major mechanical problems, or accident history, all while the county defends its valuation because those inflated numbers generate more revenue. How convenient for them. And you can own a dented high mileage car and still get taxed as if it was absolutely pristine. And that disconnect is part of what makes the system feel so unfair for everyone. This entire setup creates a perpetual double taxation model. When you buy a vehicle, you pay the sales tax up front. Depending on the state, that can be quite significant.
Let's not forget that all of our money has been taxed like hundreds of times already. Okay, every bit of it has already been taxed. Okay, and they keep retaxing our money again and again. They retax their money, and nobody gets it and sees it. That they're retaxing our money again and again. We get retaxed on the same money all the time. You get taxed in income tax. You already paid the tax on it, but you want to go buy something, you get taxed again. You're paying tax on that money again. And then you want to fucking go to the government, get a driver's license. Does your tax pay for it? Fuck no, you got to give money again.
But in states like Virginia, you pay again every single year.
The taxes are so when you walk into a driver's license, you don't have to pay shit. You pay taxes. That's what the whole fucking scam was about that fooled everybody in the first place. Now here you chumps are paying them, and you have to fucking pay, and they give your money to genocide children in Palestine, and they give your money to fucking Ukraine, Israel, and Argentina. 40 billion to fucking Argentina on a fucking whim, like it's nothing, a blink of an eye, and nobody even bats a fucking eye. It's nuts.
Long as you own it.
Meanwhile, your fucking children here are starving and you don't even bat an eye. Here, have $40 billion, Argentina. Well, but you want food stamps? Fuck you, says Trump.
Registration fees, insurance requirements, state inspections, emissions testing, fuel taxes, and local add-ons. Well, that makes the fees just layer on top of that and gets real expensive. For families with multiple drivers or rural residents who depend on vehicles to get anywhere, these reoccurring charges become a major burden. And now the federal government wants to add another layer. If that isn't enough, the House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee has introduced a proposal to impose—
They know it causes a burden. That's why they do it. The whole idea of government is a burden and shouldn't exist. It's a gang. What the fuck, man? What do you think is going to happen? It gets worse every day. Look at what they want. They tell you we want to we want you in a 15-minute city, and everything they do is fucking corralling you into a little tiny prison cell. You're going to own nothing and be happy. You're all so fucking dumb. You're basically barnyard animals. You're the prey class, and you don't understand that you're a victim of the predator class. You don't even understand there's a predator class stealing all your money. They're called the pedophiles it shouldn't be. How are you this dumb, retards? Fuck you.
Was a new annual federal tax on all registered.
Fuck you, because all of us good people that are awake have to suffer because of all the fucking harm you're causing on us, voting and ruling over us and stealing all our fucking money and freedoms and quality of lives and destroying our world. Fuck you, diarrhea shitters everywhere.
Vehicles, $200 per year for electric cars, $100 per year for hybrids, and $20 for every other passenger car. These fees would apply indefinitely, regardless of driving habits, condition, income level, or vehicle necessity.
Are you listening? This is how you own nothing and be happy. They make it impossible to afford anything to own. Don't you understand it? How are you people this fucking dumb here? I don't want to be a prisoner slave. Why do you fucking force me to be a prisoner slave with your pedophile gang of government? I fucking hate you and curse you, fucking voters. I curse you. You want to cause harm to me. You want to rule over me. You want to make pedophile rules to me and steal my money and give it to Argentina and Israel so they can murder children. I say, fuck you, and I curse your fucking tiny little fucking souls. I fucking curse your fucking little souls. I curse your little tiny souls.
Proposal is expected to raise around $7 billion a year. But even that only fills 1/3 of the current shortfall for the Highway Trust Fund. I understand they don't have the gas taxes, but this is certainly not the way to do it. What's worse is
understand anything that pedophile gangs are doing, stupid, okay? Don't understand anything pedophile gangs are doing. Yes, there's car property tax here in North Carolina. You want to register your fucking car, you got to pay a property tax every year on it. It's a new thing. It's they never had this shit in Florida and Colorado and Pennsylvania. It's a new thing here in that I've come across in North Carolina. And all these motherfuckers got to die for this shit. Everybody in government needs to be rounded up and executed immediately. I don't understand it. I don't understand what's wrong with these retards here. But I do understand that they're all going to die of old age and they look like shit. And my wrinkles are going to be gone, and I'm going to laugh at them fucking retards dying. I'm going to laugh at all these retards getting old and dying. As I get younger and younger every fucking day. Man, the nose, huh? The nose knows. It's the last one to know. It's the last one to heal. That's what it's going to be. Okay, let's see here. So I'm going to show you something real quick. I'm going to show you that this isn't an Epstein Island. This is a CIA base. Okay, what they call Epstein's Island, when you look at it, it's a CIA sex slave, what do you call it, laundering / sex trafficking operation base is what you see. That's what you see. That's what you see. When you're looking down on this shit here, you're looking at a fucking CIA operation here. Look at this shit. This is nothing more than a CIA base. Big, huge American flag, military flag. Watch. I'll show you the military flag. Oh, no, that's just Epstein. He's a patriot. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. He's a fucking pedophile. Shut up. Not that there aren't patriotic pedophiles. Let's not get crazy. What the hell? Look at this shit. Now look. What you're seeing here is a melted building, and the top of it, the electricity stopped by the time the surge reached right here, and this was untouched, the top of the building. But rest assured you, all this down here is probably absolutely unmelted, and you could just go right inside this building right down here. There's no doubt that that's an empty building right here. There's no doubt in my mind. You can see the top of the building's untouched, and it should go right down to the bottom of the building. This is all melted building here. But I guarantee you this is all an empty building here that's probably not even been melted at all. Some of it, a lot of it, I bet. You can have all kinds of chambers down in there below that little, what they call a tipple. Give me a break. Look at this. Look, are you kidding me? Look at all these different houses. Like, watch. Wait till you see this. Wait. It's fantastic. It's not like a covert military base. See the flag? Overt. It's a covert military base. It's a covert military base. Look at that flag. Operations, covert. But it's a base. Rest assured. Look at it. It's a base. It's a base. Look at the lands. Look at this shit. They got landscapers that live there. Look at that. They have to. Who's taking care of that shit right there? All that landscaping, the lawn there. These fuckers do some shit. God damn. Look at these melted buildings that remained above the floodwater. Folks, I don't know why y'all don't donate, man, because I'm struggling and suffering, man. No heat at night. No power to do live streams. I got to have power to do live streams. I got to have food to have energy to do them. You guys used to help me out and support me and donate me, and now I'm fucking owe the neighbor money. He's cutting me off. I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? Look at this shit. Look at that shit. That's fucking talk about loitering. You got another boat right here on the fucking side here, sure. We got extra boats. Look at this fucking another boat right here. Look at this shit. You got more boats than you can shake a stick at. Uh-oh, here comes some new kids. We got some new children. Fresh meat. Fresh meat. Or no, that's a magician or a rock star. No, that's a politician from Israel. Mossad operations, that's right. Oh, and he's also got another Hollywood actor. Diddy. Oh, there's Diddy too. Yeah, I see. There goes Paris Hilton. Folks, please donate if you can. Let's see here. All right, well, this is 10 days old, but it doesn't matter, does it? Does it really matter?
Paris Hilton, and I've known Paris Hilton from the time she's 12. She's hot. Her parents are friends of mine, and the first time I saw her, she walked into her room and said, "Who the hell is that?"
Did you want to bang her? Even at 12, you were kind of
no, but I saw her at 12. She was beautiful.
Kids who have already experienced trauma
This $23 billion a year industry sees this population as dollar signs and operates without meaningful oversight.
Paris Hilton is in the middle of a PR
without meaningful oversight. That, yeah, it's called intelligence agencies held unaccountable, running amok with unlimited funding siphoned and stolen from the public.
earthquake right now. Wait, because the newest Epstein leaks didn't just reveal email.
And on top of that, to make even more money and siphon even more money, they got all their corporate schemes and corporations to boot.
They revealed footage that places Paris closer to Epstein's world than she has ever admitted publicly. And unfortunately for her, the internet just dug up 3 clips that make the whole story look really, really bad. Let's start with the moment that blew the lid off everything.
A lot of people don't give credit to, but in actuality is really beautiful, is Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton. And I've known Paris Hilton from the time she's 12.
She's hot.
Her parents are friends of mine. And, you know, the first time I saw her, she walked into her room, I said, who the hell is that?
Did you want to bang her? Even at 12, you were kind of
No, but
wow,
I
she's
saw
hot.
her at 12. She was beautiful. But honestly, you know, Paris gets knocked and this and that. But she's very beautiful. She's dumb? Flawless. She's dumb like a fox.
Yeah, that's not normal. When a grown man describes
Howard Stern is like such a pedophile. You want to bang her? You want to bang a 12-year-old? He's such a pedophile, dude, Howard Stern.
a 12-year-old with the same tone he uses for gold-plated escalators run. And here's the disturbing part. That moment, that exact moment, was the same era when Ghislaine Maxwell had allegedly discovered Paris Hilton at a party. Which brings us directly to clip number 2.
Ghislaine said, oh my God, who's that? And my friend said, yeah, she's called Paris Hilton. And Ghislaine said, oh, God, she'd be perfect for Jeffrey. Could you introduce us?
Now here's where Paris tries to slam the brakes on the conversation. When asked about this report, Paris told the London Times, I don't even remember ever meeting her. Except fans immediately unearthed a photo from that exact night, September 18th, 2000, Paris Hilton. Ghislaine Maxwell and...
Standing to your left, dipshit. I don't remember meeting her. She's right next to you there, asshole.
Donald Trump all posing together.
There they are. You don't remember her now, huh? Okay, I believe you.
And the kicker, Paris had just signed with Trump's modeling agency at the time. Yeah, the suddenly I don't remember starts sounding less like
all these Erica Kirks everywhere. These Erica Kirks are everywhere.
Innocence and more like legal advice. But if you think that's bad, clip number 3 is the one Paris really wishes didn't exist.
Have you seen the video, this video?
I have seen it.
You did. What'd you do? You went on the internet?
It was just. How
did you see that? What did you do?
Melania showed it to me.
She did?
She showed it to me.
What did you think of that?
I think it's probably unfortunate. And what is that noise?
That's the tape. Okay. All right.
I think it's probably unfortunate, and it made Paris hotter in terms of the world, because the world is so screwed up.
This man really said, my wife showed me Paris Hilton's sex tape. That's not a husband. That's a walking HR complaint. And this is why the internet isn't letting Paris off the hook. She wasn't just in the orbit. Everyone in Epstein's circle was circling her. Ghislaine, Trump, Rachel Chandler, Jean-Luc Brunel, her family friends, her modeling contacts. Every time someone zooms in on Paris's past, another Epstein link pops out like a jump scare. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Whether Paris remembers or not, whether she was a victim or participant, the web around her is full of Epstein's recruiters and clients. Too many connections, too many photos, too many coincidences. And now with the new leaks, the internet has officially reached its verdict. Paris Hilton might not be in the Epstein files, but the Epstein files are definitely in Paris Hilton's path. The only question left is, does Paris finally address it head on, or does she keep trying to outrun a rumor built from receipts? Let me know in the comments, is Paris hiding something?
Oh, leave her alone, will you? Trump's the bad guy. Trump's the psychopath. Shit, I used to think that Epstein fucking didn't kill himself and he's just on another island pedophiling, dude. But now that I know Trump more, shit, this motherfucker might have killed his ass, dude. I mean, knowing Trump now, a lot more about Trump. Trump might have killed his ass. Mr. Mafia. He wants to be a mafia so bad, doesn't he? Damn. Now he just murders people, fishermen boats in Venezuela that literally logistically it's impossible for them to reach the U.S. But look, there are drug dealers. I call drug dealers terrorists. He wants to put something in his own body. How dare him? He's a terrorist now for wanting to put something in his own body, and I got no right to tell him what to do, but I'm going to murder him now. He's a terrorist. How dare him want to put something in his own body? How dare him? Pedophile Trump. Fuck you, motherfucker. You fucking die today. You're cursed. Die. How are you alive with cankles like that? You're dead soon enough. I know you're dead soon. You're going to have a heart attack soon because you're so ugly and fat and out of shape. And more importantly, oh, there we go. I ran out of fucking power. I told you I can't do this shit without power, man. I need donations, man. Hey, what's up, Chris? Bob Scout. How you doing, brah? Thanks for joining. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's all connected, man. It's all one big gang, man. Unelected, unhellable gang. I mean, we're not even, don't even, let's set aside all the multiple intelligence agencies that are held unaccountable. Never, ever do you remember one time where anybody in government, even individually, has been punished for corruption or not following their oaths in the Constitution. When has anybody in the government ever been punished for not following their own rules that they claim to abide by? They don't even abide by your obvious freedoms. They infringe on your right to bear arms. They infringe on all of your rights. They take away all of your rights. It's insane. How? How do you not see it, man? Is it still frozen? Yeah, nobody wants to donate, huh? You guys, man. You guys fucking, I don't get it. Where's my support at? You guys don't love me anymore. Firstly, I like myself. Yeah. Evidently, the genocide still continues. It needs to stop, folks. Yeah, it is cold, huh, Thomas?
Are buried in mainstream media articles like the deceased are buried under the rubble in Gaza.
Again, these people seem really like good enough people, but at the same time, they want to rule over you as long as it's their gang of Democrats get to make the rules. They want to rule over you. It's government's bad if it's Republicans ruling over you, but he doesn't understand that anybody ruling over us, whether it's Democrats or Republicans, is wrong. He doesn't understand that. His little pea brain and his little buddy here, they're too dumb to understand that they don't have the right to tell me what to do. They're causing me harm by promoting government in any way. It's a game. So they're causing harm to me, these people here. But they seem like good enough people, right?
So I read half a
Are they? I mean, if you want to rule over me, you're not good.
dozen articles before I finally found this information on the 5th page.
At least they're standing up for against genocide. Fuck, I don't see anybody else. Not too many other people, like other than like maybe
Of a Wall Street Journal article. We told you they were never going to stop killing. And because the American government keeps writing them checks. Oh, you murdered more Palestinians. You violated.
Yeah, why in the fuck is the American people supporting a murder and genocide of Palestinians? Why? How have you not cut? If you find out somebody is raping children in your circle of friends, do you continue to fucking associate with them and give them money and weapons? Then why are you talking to Israel? But like, if you got a friend and you find out he's a fucking serial killer, are you going to continue to hang out with that friend, you assholes? Then why do you hang out with Israel? A serial killer, a pedophile, a genocidal pedophile.
Trump's ceasefire. Who cares? Israel did commit a genocide. They did starve people, and they own bitches like John Fetterman.
The Israelis have already de facto annexed Gaza and de facto annexed the West Bank. Their principal goal now is to ethnically cleanse the Palestinians out of those two areas. The idea of ethnically cleansing Greater Israel has been wired into Zionism from the very beginning.
Legendary political scientist John Mearsheimer, the man who co-wrote the book, The Israel Lobby, unfortunately does not believe that the ceasefire in Gaza will hold. And honestly, with some of the latest developments, he has good reason to believe that the ceasefire will not hold, as both sides have already begun to accuse each other of violating the deal. Now, I want to be very precise with our rhetoric and our language when we cover this story. I made a few mistakes yesterday in referring to this as a peace deal. The fact of the matter is there hasn't been a peace deal I want to say yet, but when it comes to a peace deal, honestly, I don't know if we're ever even going to reach that. So what we're really discussing here is a ceasefire, and the question is whether it's going to hold. Now, unfortunately, there have been more Palestinian deaths in the Gaza Strip at the hands of the IDF. The IDF has, admitted to carrying out some of these acts of violence. So as of this morning, the Palestinian Health Ministry in Gaza says that 44 people have been killed and 29 injured in the past 24 hours as a result of Israeli attacks, taking the death toll to 67,913. And according to the Independent, seven Palestinians have been killed after Israeli forces opened fire on suspects. They say approached soldiers near an agreed upon ceasefire line in northern Gaza. So look, we have no way of confirming that. And if I had to bet money on it, I would not in any way trust what the IDF has to say. I also wouldn't just trust what Hamas has to say. But the idea that you shouldn't kill 7 people simply because they're approaching you.
Yeah, you're good. That's right, because Hamas is Israel too, you dipshits.
Remember, Palestinians are unarmed. Why is that the first response? To just shoot and kill 7 people right there on the spot, but they have.
And why is it the same first response to just murder somebody because you don't think they should put something in their own body and they're in a boat that can never reach you? How can Trump get away with murder? Like, these retards are like, damn, Hegseth ordered a double tap. Dude, you ordered the first tap. You ordered the first one is a crime, you dumb fucks. They're so dumb here. I curse them all for being this dumb. May they reap what they sow. Their curse is that may they reap what they sow. That's their curse. If you sowed a good, you'll reap good, I hope. Hope so. You sow bad, you're going to reap bad. You got it coming, you fucking retards. Look at the world you're creating. You got it coming. You don't deserve. Look, all you assholes here don't deserve to live in a good world. You don't deserve it. Why? Because you don't take responsibility to make it a great world. You allow pedophiles to run free. You allow criminals to run free. You allow children to be raped and murdered. You allow people to rob everybody and to be go unpunished. You do everything wrong. You're criminal. You deserve everything you got coming to you. Oh, that sucks. Well, at least you tried, Thomas. Vapor barrier. You need a good barrier. Insulation. Keep the air out. Vapor is gas, air. How come nobody, you guys, if you guys just throw $5 each, it might add up to $20 and I can get some fucking goddamn heat. You know what I mean? I can get some, I need propane gas. I got like another day of fucking gas, heat, and I'm fucked. And nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about all these other, you know what I mean? Nobody gives a fuck about children getting killed in Palestine. Children. I don't have a fucking chance. I don't have a chance. How the fuck is anybody going to give a fuck about me when nobody gives a fuck about children getting murdered and they just give Israel more weapons and more money to murder more children? How the fuck are they going to give a fuck about me when they'll just murder and support Israel and murder children? That's the public work in the U.S. Here, no problem. Yeah, let's give $40 billion to fucking Argentina. And Ukraine needs money. Israel needs some more money to pedophile and genocide. Sure. But no, you need money for food stamps to feed your kids here in the U.S. We just don't have it. You know, we just don't have it for you fucking stupid slaves.
Right now, a group of former United States military JAG lawyers have concluded that Pete Hegseth has committed murder, war crimes.
No shit. When somebody's not attacking you and they don't even know you're there and you kill them, it is wrong. Killing people and murdering them is wrong. I don't need a group of jack-off jag fucks to tell me that Trump is a fucking murdering criminal and he's wrong. You dumb fucking idiot.
Both. A stunning statement released minutes ago shows a Department of Defense reeling, a Department of Defense that could face military tribunals, military prosecution.
Are you kidding
all
me?
starting.
Everybody in the Trump admin has to be rounded up and executed immediately for treason. What are you thinking? What is wrong with you people? You have zero credibility to the rest of the world right now, other than Israel, of course. They love you. Israel fucking loves you. It's got its cock all up your ass coming out your mouth, dumb fucks.
At the top with Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth. The statement was released minutes ago by Just Security, and it highlights exactly how Pete Hegseth violated both United States law and the international laws of war. And I need your help to spread it everywhere. So make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe because this is a stunning development. The statement released by the
Why don't you guys comment, like, share, subscribe, and donate? Please fucking donate. I don't sell none of the shit. All these assholes get to sell shit. They make money on YouTube. I'm demonetized. I don't get jack fucking shit. Nobody advertises. You know what? You get truth. You know what? I get punished.
Former JAG's working group has unanimously considered both the giving and the execution of the orders by Pete Hegseth, and if true, to constitute war crimes, murder, or both. The group was established in February 2025 in response to the Secretary of Defense's firing of the Army and Air Force Judge Advocates General and his systematic...
Enough. You get the idea. Jesus. Thank you, sweetheart. You're fucking awesome. Somebody with a brain. Thank you. Somebody with a brain. Finally. Right, Tom and Jerry. Right, Chris. Where's Chris Bobcat? Everybody. Damn it. Oh yeah, right. Another way that the government makes it hard for everybody to own vehicles is they make these laws and rules that they're not allowed to make. Like you manufacturers have to use a middleman, like a dealership, to sell their vehicles. Creating a middleman now required to put up markups and unnecessary markups and ridiculous markups and all kinds of extra fees and costs that you should never have for buying a car. And then the government also requires all these mentally ill mandates, safety mandates of expensive technology required in every car when you don't have the right to do that. Again, you don't have the right to tell anybody anything, yet you're telling everybody that when they can wipe their assholes. I mean, these people in government have to die so fast, it's insane. You're causing harm everywhere. You have the worst black ass bad karma heading your way. Your souls are going to pay 1,000 times. I curse and mark your souls for death. I mark you for death, your souls. You will cease to exist. Your memories erased as if you didn't even exist. You fucking pedophile fucks lovers. You goddamn fucking pedophile loving fucks. Oh, you cocksuckers in government are a bunch of pedophile fucking lovers. You love pedophiles. And you people that vote, you love pedophiles too. You're a pedophile for voting and causing us harm with your gang of pedophiles. You inflict your mentally ill gang of pedophiles on us. You vote for them and you inflict your pedophile mentally ill gang on us. Fuck you. You're all cursed too. Fuck you. All you that vote, you're triply cursed for causing all this harm. You're the ones that allow it and vote for it and on us. You're getting what you want. A world of shit. You voted for it. Now you're getting a world of diarrhea shit. You can't complain ever. You're demoralized pieces of shit. You voted for Trump. You voted for diarrhea shit. You voted for starvation and you're too dumb to see it. You deserve to starve. You deserve to be homeless and starved and stupid for allowing this. Not to people like me and my friends. We don't deserve to go down with you. You should go down alone. But you're dragging out. We have no choice. We're dragged down with your heavy lead fucking block weight. Oh, fuck. I don't feel like. All right. Oh, no, I can't do that one either. Man. Where's the fucking love at? Where's the help at, folks? Come on, man. Where's Dana at? The fuck have you been? Shout out to Mel Flood, Dana, all of you guys. Where you been, man? Where are y'all? Shit. Oh, man. Oh, here's another way you'll own nothing and be happy. They're trying to do away with the entire do-it-yourself, fix-it market in the car industry. It's madness, man. Look, these pedophiles in the government are just so annoying and evil. They're coming at us in so many directions and angles at the same time. It's amazing that the people don't see the bars in an inch from their faces already, how dumb they are. Yeah, when people vote, they're the ones that are sitting on their hands. You can't complain you didn't vote. No, you can't complain you did vote, you stupid pedophile. Don't switch it on me. Voting means that I want to be ruled, you asshole. Why would I ever vote? I'm not a child. I don't want you to make arbitrary rules for me that destroy my world. Fuck you, pedophile. Fuck you, pedophiles that say that. The only ones who have any rights to complain are the ones who didn't vote. That's right. We didn't vote for this shit. We never would. I don't ever agree with you making rules for me. I'm a grown man. You go make rules for your own fucking family and friends or whatever the fuck. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're mentally ill. To want to tell anybody else what to do automatically deems you mentally ill. You should never want to tell anybody what to do. You should be a grown man and want people to be free and creative and expressive. You should want that. You are weak. Strong people want people to be free. Weak, coward, control, pussy, faggot, pedophiles want to control the words that you even say and what you put in your own body, aka government gang pedophile fucks. I don't know. The world deserves what it's getting. It deserves all this bullshit. If it wants to act like a fucking piece of shit, it deserves it. This shit. So if you guys could like throw $5, can somebody throw fucking $5 at least? What the fuck? I don't get it. Like, why can't I get $5? Or 10 or 20, I guess is what it says, huh? Yeah, inflation. Somebody could donate $10, $5? $5 big holla. Yeah, damn. Oh, I'm going to die of coldness. I'm going to die out here. I'm going to die out here with no food, no fucking call. I'm going to freeze to death. I'm going to die out here. If I don't do a fucking live stream, it's because I'm dead and I don't have power to fucking do it. So if you fucking ever see me again, good fucking luck, man. Good. It'll be a fucking miracle. Oh, bless your heart. Bless you, Fiona. Much love to you. And thanks for showing up too. All of you that are here hanging out, thanks for being here, because fuck everyone else. They never show up anymore. Fuck them all. You know what I mean? Like, they don't give a fuck, bro. Nobody gives a shit about me. They pretend. They pretend. Yeah, I'm going to freeze to death out here. I'm going to freeze to death, and I'm already starving to death. Look at me. I'm as fucking skinny and nervous. Look at me, skinny and nervous. So, yeah. I'm in North Carolina, man. North Carolina, real close to the border of Tennessee and Georgia. You're in Georgia, it's raining. I wish I was down in Georgia. It's too fucking cold. 6 months out of the year here, it's cold, man. It's bullshit, dude. It's bullshit. Half the fucking years, it is fucking freezing here. The other half, you're burning, your balls are sweating out your fucking down your leg. Sweat's rolling down your fucking leg off your balls. It's fucking gnarly. It's nothing. It's never just right. It's fucking stupid. Man, dude, I remember, man, it was like freezing. And then the next thing you know, a week later, I'm sweating my balls off. And then when winter comes, I'm still sweating my balls off. And the next minute, my fucking balls are all up inside me, freezing to death. And there's no middle ground, man. It goes boom. 1 minute it's hot as shit. Bam! The next minute you're freezing your fucking balls off again. There's never any fucking perfect goddamn middle ground. You know what I mean? Oh, bless you, Chris Bubscat. Bless you, brother. And bless you too, Vienna. I really need every dollar count. I have no heat, no food, no fucking gas. I owe my neighbor goddamn money for helping me, which is the only reason I was able to ask for money right now and have power, is because my fucking neighbor helped me out with some gas. And that well's drying up real soon, man. That well is getting old. He ain't gonna help me out much longer, man. Y'all gotta help me out, dude. This ain't for my neighbor, man. Y'all gotta continue your years of support so I can do my fucking work. Yeah. And at night, too. It's like a desert. Hot as shit in the day, cold as fuck at night. Again, proving the locality of the sun. It's a heater. You feel it when it gets close, and it's close, and when it goes away, it gets cold. You feel it when it goes away. It gets cold. It's local because you feel the heat come and go as it comes and goes. It's local, proving it's local, not to mention basic triangulation and kids' geometry. So what else, y'all? What else? Man, it is fucking cold, dude. God damn it, bro. Fuck. Yeah. Dude, North Carolina is too fucking cold, man. Georgia would be perfect. What's the weather like there? Raining? It was raining here all last night, actually, in the morning. It was pretty tight. It was pretty cozy. It was pretty cozy. It rained all fucking night. God, it was a really cool night. And when it rains like that, I sleep like a fucking, man, cozy. Listen to the rain and just crash out. Nice snug as a bug in a rug, not getting wet, even though it's colder than shit. The rain makes it a little more milder, more up in the 30s and shit. That's why I like the rain. It gets up in the 30s. It's more mild for sleeping. It's rough. Yeah, it's rough. Jeez. Yeah, well, they're fucking with the weather, man. If they wouldn't do it if it didn't work. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. So what else? What else? Oh yeah, let me show you. Oh shit, I was gonna show this right here. Hold up.
There should be outrage, but so far all we hear is crickets. And this is probably one of the most egregious assaults on the concept of consumer rights, of ownership, the right to repair, that any major manufacturer, automotive manufacturer, has pulled. It's crazy. The DIY world is under assault, and it has been. There's no secret. They've been trying to lock us out of everything forever, and they've done a pretty good job in most.
Folks, what you see out of every control mechanism group, government, corporations, what you see is a synchronized agenda of making every policy is to make it to where we own nothing and we're happy. Every policy is nonstop from the government, from the corporations. You will own nothing and be happy. Now they want to wrench everything. You'll never, ever own anything. And you see the agendas coming from all directions, man. You'll own nothing and be happy. And that you're not even allowed to fix your own property. You're not even allowed to fix your own vehicle. I'm going to kill everybody in the world soon. Okay? Everybody. Unless you fuckers wake up.
Cases. But there were some areas that were basically kind of sacred, right? These like universal systems that should be left to where in a pinch you can do it yourself, or you can have your neighbor help you, or the local guy that works on cars, he should be able to knock a set of.
Then they intentionally obfuscate them and make them hard to fix and complicate them and shit, and make it astronomical listen, you could get a light bulb to fix your brake light for 20 cents, right? Back in the day. Now it's $500 on the new cars for a new light. $500 for a basic fucking light to change in your vehicle if it gets hit or you need to replace it. Does that sound like you're going to own anything and be happy soon? Huh? Look what the corporations and the government constantly make. Every policy, every rule is to where you will own nothing and be happy. It's happening. What do you need? These pedo-tards. What do you expect from a bunch of pedo-tards? Huh? Oh, I got one more here. Let's see.
Have someone on the chat, Maul and Bethel, right? Like yourself, first generation immigrant, NYPD police officer, rose to the rank of intelligence detective, terminated by the Eric Adams administration without due process, without a department trial, without ever being charged criminally or civilly for failure to take a vaccine. What are your thoughts on that? On your administration, would you hire Marlon Bethel back?
You know, I struggle on this in that I think it is, on the one hand, can absolutely understand the frustration.
Again, these vaccines have murdered millions of people and children. And but he wants you to be forced to take it, folks. This pedophile piece of shit here.
Ultimately, if you ask me,
socialist, communist, traitor, pedophile fuck
today
of New York,
would I be hiring?
You retards, pedophile fucks voted for. So I hope you all die. You voted for someone to tell me what to do and force me to take a poison. I curse all of you that voted.
Hiring Marlon back, I think I would fall on the side of no, because of the concerns around the necessity of upholding that public.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. You're upholding something. You're going to take somebody's freedom.
Health mandate.
We all know now that the vaccine had nothing to do with stopping the spread of COVID. Nothing. In fact, the more vaccines you take, the more likely you are to get sick from COVID. We know that now. We know that the only people that were
It doesn't exist. And the shit is in the vaccine, dumb fucks.
vulnerable to COVID
I mean, look at your eye.
the elderly, just like the flu. Who said that? Bill Gates. It had a low fatality rate, COVID. Everything was overblown. We all know we were lied to about everything. And yet here he is still going along with the big pharma's position and the anti-worker position.
And he's still going along with the murderers because that's a gang of government for you. It's a gang because it's a fucking gang with the same agenda of control, and you'll own nothing and not be happy either. That's just to placate you until they got you.
Position. That's who he is at his core. That's who he is. If he had a shred of fight in him for a worker, he would immediately reinstall those people. He doesn't have a shred of fight in him for workers. And if you think he does, you're a chump.
Yeah, you're a fucking chump. Nice. Nice. Good form, dude. Good fucking form, bro. All mountains are melted buildings for all you fucking retards out there that don't know yet. Yeah. Maybe one day you'll have the honor and privilege of understanding the truth. Oh, yeah. People are, by the way, the car repossessions and house foreclosures are at an all-time high. Right now, all of the people are not paying mortgage payments. And they're not even being kicked out yet by their, and not being counted as foreclosure. Man, it's way worse than you think, man. It's bad. So, folks, please donate. Is there anything else? I mean, I have really hardly any motivation. I don't know, man. Like, I have no motivation at all to even tell the truth anymore. Like all I do is get punished. I don't even get nothing. I don't even get to eat. I freeze every fucking night. I don't even get to run the heat all night. And I know there's a lot of people that got it worse, but let me tell you, I'm suffering. I'm suffering. Okay. We're all suffering. Oh, here you go. Oh, God, I found it. I found it. I told you. I fucking told you so. Check it out. I found it. I found it. I found it. We're not done yet. Man, I hate those birds that sound like an owl. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus, I'm going to fucking smash it. God damn this fucking place. We're literally living in a fucking zoo and they think it's normal. These assholes here are so dumb and annoying. God, I hate this place. I fucking hate this place.
State DMVs are selling driver's data and state DMVs are selling driver's data and making tens of millions of dollars, and it's legal under what's called, quote, permissible use.
Of course, everything the pedophiles do is legal. It's called legalizing criminal behavior. That's called government. That's the nature of government. It's a gang. Do unto thee, but not do as thee, but not all right. I fucked it up.
Joining us to break the whole thing down is Lauren Fix from Car Coach Reports. Good to see you this morning, Lauren. I have to tell you, I was surprised to learn about this story until I saw your YouTube video. Can you break down the DPPA and what the, quote, permissible use, means?
Okay, first off, I love how you always use 3- and 4-letter acronyms to confuse people. And it's typical, like the DMV, we're all used to these 3-letter acronyms, but no one really knows what they mean. But basically, you're
rules for thee, but not for me. That's it.
Giving permission for your state, whatever state you're in, to take your data. And that's your address, your driving record, every single thing about you that you'd put on your driver's license, whether you.
But you still have to pay for a fucking driver's license. You got to pay for this and that, and insurance, all this property tax on a car every year. You got to pay that. But they're making money off of your fucking info. But you still got to pay property tax on a fucking goddamn car that you own and land and a house that you own. They still got to charge you. When they steal millions off your information, these pedophiles in the government all need to be rounded up and immediately executed. Everybody in government, you are fucking cursed. You are cursed and you're cursed. And I swear to fuck, you got to die for this shit. Your fucking souls are mine. I will torture every one of your souls to death until there's nothing left of it. You will cease to exist permanently on the other side.
You need classes, whether you're a donor, whatever, all that information is being sold by your state. And not every state is selling, but most.
By your government gang of pedophiles that are extorting you.
States are. To give you an idea.
Gang of pedophiles. Government is nothing more than a gang. Look up gang in the dictionary and it says government. It's a gang of fucking pedophiles, and because the government is all pedophile fucks. They're a bunch of fucking sex trafficking pedophiles.
What kind of numbers you're talking about? The state of Florida made $77 million selling off data.
California, you don't get jack fucking shit. You got to fucking pay property tax on a fucking car so grandma can't own a car. So your grandparents fucking die fucking old age having to be a fucking slave, and your children will never have a fucking car or land ever, you idiots. But they got money to steal from you, but you got to pay property tax on a fucking car. These people got to die so bad, it's insane. I don't know how you allow government to exist. I will slowly torture everybody to death in government if I had my way.
California made $50 million. New York State made $58 million. And so what they're doing throughout the country, no matter what state you're living in, is some states obviously less, like Rhode Island's going to have less data, so they're going to sell it for less. They're selling that data, and they're not just selling it to insurance companies, which is when you get your insurance bill and you're like, wow, that's higher. And actually, my personal insurance went up higher on my car, and I thought, that's odd. For what? It's not like my driving record has been bad, and you think my credit rating is good. Why
It's also credit rating.
is everything getting more expensive? Because they know everything about you. And if you pair that with the information that's being collected in the center screen of most cars, and I drive a lot of different cars, so it probably sees me all over the world, but it bases it off of where you drive, where you park, where you live, how often you go, what.
Yeah, it's out of control. It's too much, huh? Yeah, it's yeah, everything's upside down. It's upside down and backwards. I get punished for being helpful. Folks, what if you can donate, please donate. I hope I don't have to fucking starve and freeze, I'll try to do more live streams, but I can't do them without power, right? The last live stream I couldn't do because I didn't have fucking power, right? So I got to have gas for power, so you got to donate, right? I mean, it's a fact. If I'm not doing a live stream, it's because I don't have fucking power, just so you know. And most likely don't have heat. Like right now, I just don't have fucking heat at night, and I barely have it in the morning, about to run out. So if you can donate, I know everybody else is suffering too, but help a brother out so we can do live streams at least. Thanks for coming though and hanging out. I wish you guys would hang out more. Some of you that don't show up, hang out. And if you guys have more preferable times to live stream, I'll try to show up to those times as well. I don't know what to do. I could be picking the worst times in the fucking world, evidently. But yeah, rules for thee, but not for me. That's right, Tom. Thanks for coming, you guys. I appreciate you. Love you. And yeah, I'll be doing a donate live stream Wednesday here. Or Sunday, I guess. Not tomorrow, but the next day. So come back Sunday. All right, guys. Love you guys. Peace out.